And you do know that fags mean popular hot ass gossip.
That's right. It's a homonym.
It's right. Popular hot ass gossip. And we're two popular hot ass gossipers. Bitch, when them hoes get on those large platforms, on those breakfast clubs, and on those D.L. Hughley shows that reach millions, you fucking right. I'm going to hold on. I got to make sure I get the right sound correct before you, because I'm going to have
girl, fuck them signs.
I'm going to have you repeat that. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that those apples and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that. Hey y'all, this is T.S. Madison. We need you to come out and join us for some good old hot, nasty fun for the Maddie in the Morning Show live at the City Winery. And baby, listen, it is going to be lit. And oh honey, ain't no Maddie in the Morning Show live without some good old nasty fag talk. Ain't that right, Craig?
You better know it, bitch. Get over to PhagTawlk.com and get your tickets. You can get the tickets for the April 24th show, May 22nd, June 19th, July 5th, or August 14th. Or come to all of the motherfuckers.
That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there.
But that counts. Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99.
The views and opinions expressed on this program is just that. Views and opinions. Don't take any of it serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some fact talk. You met me as me. Yes.
Bro, this hair looks delicious on you. Yes!
This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J.
Yes!
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular hot-ass gossiper. Oh, honey, I was born a fag. And so are you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
That's right, girl. PhagTawlk. Popular, hot ass gossiper. Ain't that's right,
yes.
I mean, sister.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
And that's spelled
yes.
Not the other one. But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes.
Thank you. You met me as me. Yes.
Yes. Bro, this hair looks delicious on you. Yes.
This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J.
Yes. Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes. Sexy hair.
Thank you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
I bought it home. They were in their apartment. They were renting their apartment.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And stop worrying about
The faggots!
right. Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere! My God, today.
Oh my God, we was jamming, bitch. Since you went away, I've been down and lonely. Since you went away, I've been thinking of you. Try to understand the reason you left me. What were you going through? Ooh, ooh, I'm missing you. Tell me where the road turns.
Hey!
Ooh, ooh, I'm missing you. Tell me where the road turns.
Yes, bitch! Girl! Girl, we singing Donna Russell, bitch. You giving Donna Summers.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Come on, Donna Summers.
Toot, and a beat.
Toot,
And a beat, bitch.
Listen, we gave y'all education yesterday, bitch, but we back with the
But
best
baby,
today.
we back with the foolishness tonight, darling. So tell a friend. It's FhagTawlk, AfterDark, baby.
Fox Soul, we sorry. Welcome to all of the facts.
Oh, no!
Welcome to all of the Fox Soul audience members. We see all of the Fox Soul audience
No, we
members.
don't do that. We didn't do that for that. Don't you do that because I work
No,
over there.
no, we didn't.
We didn't do that.
But we're here.
But we're here now, so
But we're
West
here.
Side. We're here now, so West Side. Bitch. Girl, yesterday, honey, it was the thing of the things, honey, because we had LGBTQIA royalty.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We had LGBTQIA royalty tiptoe in her heel.
And her gloves.
She had tiptoed in her Mugler heel.
That's right.
Honey, Miss Thing was basking her Mugler,
What was
bitch.
she doing,
She
girl?
was basking her Mugler, honey. She was scattered, smothered, and covered. Scattered, smothered, and covered.
Like the Waffle House.
Scattered, smothered, and covered in Mugler, bitch. Tiptoeing in her heel.
What was she doing, girl?
Tiptoeing in her heel.
What?
Tiptoeing in her heel. Bitch.
Yes,
Scattered,
ma'am.
smothered, and covered.
Right.
Scattered, smothered, and covered. Scattered, smothered, and covered.
What was it, girl?
Scattered, smothered, and covered. Bitch. Anytime you see a girl, honey, draped from head to toe in something that's scattered, smothered, and covered. Every single time you see a bitch draped from head to toe in something that's scattered, smothered, and covered.
Baby, the Waffle House ain't had nothing on that lady yesterday.
Scattered, smothered, and covered. And lightly diced.
Right. I need an ambulance. Can I send an ambulance over here, please? Oh, God. Welcome, everybody.
Baby, welcome to FhagTawlk AfterDark, honey. This is the thing. We don't really do too much of this, but girl, it is hot in here.
Yes, it is, girl.
Hot. Where is the fan? The fan.
Something, girl.
Girl, honey, we need a box fan.
AC on.
Baby, we need a box fan in here, honey. It's hot.
Please.
Someone had turned on the heat in this bitch.
Girl,
honey.
I feel like I'm in one of the boroughs in New York.
Girl, wait a minute. But you're going. Wait a minute now. Don't do New York, because honey, if
Girl, you know they don't be having central air, girl.
I like New York.
I do too, but girl, they don't be having central air.
Mo, was the heat on in here?
It was off.
Something. It's hot.
Well, you know, the lights, man.
Oh my God, it's hot in
Girl,
here.
you saw this luscious hair, girl.
It is. It's not 99J, honey. It's number 27.
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
Number 27, number 4, honey. Yes. Honey blonde.
Oh, they say upstate New York has central air.
Well, we
Oh,
talk,
okay.
nobody recognizes that we're talking about New York City, honey. We're talking about Manhattan.
Look, not Long Island.
We're talking about Manhattan.
not Long or Staten Island.
We're talking about Manhattan, honey, upper and lower. We're talking about Manhattan, honey, upper and lower, girl. So don't give us that now. Upper, lower.
And we're definitely talking about the meatpacking district. Yes, ma'am. Woo! Oh,
Honey, we're only days away from the real facts birthday, girl. We're only days, moments, millimeters, and seconds away from the real facts birthday, girl.
Oh my God.
She's about to be a young girl yet again.
Yet again.
She's about to be a young girl, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
She's about to leave here, honey, so we won't be able to have fag talk the way that we need to do, girl, honey. She's about to be on the plane and get off the plane and be tiptoeing in her heels.
Well, that's right.
Tiptoeing in her heels. Tiptoeing in her heels, bitch. Tiptoeing in her heels.
That's right.
On her birthday.
That's right.
You feel me? So I want y'all to make sure on Saturday, bitch, we're gonna ding and I'm registered Saturday as Craig's Day, bitch. You hear what I'm
All
telling
right.
you? Tiptoeing in her heels.
That's right.
On Craig's Day, girl.
May 4th.
May 4th is Dean Craig's Day, girl. Craig's Day, honey. They had a Craigslist, now they have a Craig's Day, girl.
There's a Craigslist.
And a Craig's Day, honey.
That's right.
That will be Saturday, May 4th this year, bitch. Girl,
Oh my God.
I don't know if y'all can see it, girl. I went down there and got me a vitamin drip, Craig.
Girl, your energy is
Bitch,
definitely up.
No, my energy is back up, dog.
Okay? They think I had an edible, but girl, I ain't had no edible. I'm
Bitch.
high on Jesus.
The whole That's
right.
I done tried them for myself.
That's right. And
That's
I know.
how I can go out there and I know I done tried it.
That's right.
Oh, please play the clip where the woman says she done tried it for herself so she know. That's how she know. Hey, shout out. Hey, Shabada, shout out.
Amen.
She done tried it for play it, bro.
What they were feeling when they were going in the war. I won't shut up. And I won't shut up. But today I know for myself. So when I'm on the street ministering, I can say, hey, won't shut up. I know for myself.
Yeah.
Hey, woo. I know him for myself, Mo.
Yeah.
You heard that chest pat?
I know him for
That's
myself.
how serious what you was.
That's I
She
know him
meant
for
that.
myself.
She meant
When
that.
I say, hey, Shabada, I know him for myself. Girl.
Hey, boo, shut up.
Okay, I really want to start the show out with like this. Mo, can you please, for the love of God, go up there and get that box fan and put that box fan right. I mean, they may hear a little buzz, a little rotation,
right, a little hum,
huh?
They go here.
They gonna hit, but please,
because I'm about to combust.
oh, I'm about to combust, and I ain't busted in a while. I'm ready to though.
I need to bust again too.
You said again. Well, Lisa, oh my God, Craig, you said again.
Again.
Oh, when you was, I feel like busting loose. I feel like
busting loose. I feel like busting loose.
I feel like busting loose.
That's right. That's what music was, music, bitch.
It was. Music ain't the same because we're gonna be talking about music.
Yes,
tonight.
we are. Yes, we are.
We're gonna be talking about music tonight, child. We're gonna be talking about it, honey, because the girls was windmilling like a motherfucker over there.
I'm sweating.
Tamar, K Michelle.
Girl, what were they going on about?
They was wait till the fan get down here. Let's cool up.
But see, this is what I was saying before. I love Tamar. The girl sings. But it's like all that fighting and carrying on and shit.
But I do believe that she was thrown into this by accident. I do believe. Listen,
okay, because she's definitely got into some stuff on her own.
A lot of the stuff that be going on, Mo, back it up a little bit. We wanted to be over there by you a little bit so we can get the essence of Africa. I'm sorry, Mo. Child, did you see that Lions King trailer?
Baby.
Mufasa?
And Blue Ivy is doing something in there,
Yeah,
right?
did you see that?
I did.
Bitch, when it came on, I said, Mow!
There's something else on HBO. It's called something.
That ain't no HBO, baby. That's Disney.
No. But I'm saying there's something else on with Beyonce. I was looking at it on my way here.
Now I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because you know you need to turn the mic up. You gotta turn it down just a little.
It's called Call Me Country. Beyonce in Nashville's Renaissance. Bitch, that shit was amazing.
Oh, you watched it?
I'm 20 minutes in.
Oh, girl, I got to get over it.
Yeah, it's good.
I was at my other home watching it.
Oh.
And then, the wiring, we were getting the stuff rewired in the house. So I had to leave my other home and come back here.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't get an opportunity to watch it because, sometime at my other home.
Right, because you're still in transition. Did you see what
I'm
I did
always
there?
in transition.
Right. Did you see what I did there?
I saw what you tried to do.
You're still in transition.
I'm at the house. Correct. I'm an all-around trainee. A full-fledged trainee.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, oh my God.
The difference that air
it
makes.
just did. Mo, I'm going to ask you one more thing, babe. Ain't no way we can prop it up on, lift it up on something so it can just blow up here. Cause I feel it all between.
What's that over there?
I feel it on my nuts, but you know when the nuts get cool, honey, it's all right. I need to feel it on my face.
See that styrofoam box over there?
You see all that ass? This is too much.
Uh-huh. That's it. Let me go ahead and share this live over onto the Twitter.
I was just moving the bell over here.
That's all you were doing?
Yes, boo. I would never have you think anything otherwise.
Can I get some cranberry juice?
You see?
I've always been good to you people.
I've always been good to you people. I was about to share the live. That's all I was about to
Oh
do.
my God. Mo, I just want to tell you this. I love you.
Love you too.
I love you very much.
That is so nice.
No, I love you very much. I truly appreciate your presence here on Maddie in the Morning, on TS Mass After Dark, on PhagTawlk, and just your whole presence in a trainee's life. I do appreciate you for always being there for me. I love you immensely. Your voice is definitely special here in this place, and I want you to know that you are appreciated and loved from me. Now, the audience was tearing you up yesterday.
Girl, yes, they were.
I went through and read some of those comments. I was like, listen, y'all are not going to be cruel to my friend. Thank you, Skin Potion. I'm going to shout you out in a second, but I need to talk about my friend here. I want you will not be cruel to my friend. Yes, my friend is naive with a lot of things because he was raised up by African parents. And he thinks that all men are good, and let me defend you. Let me defend you. See, here you go. You about to start talking. They about to start getting you. You about to start talking. They about to start getting you.
That's not what I said.
Hold on.
That is not what I said.
Oh, y'all ship G's and Mo's package. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Skin Potions.
That's why he actually put that up there. But thank you.
I didn't see that. I just read the first part.
Can I finish giving you your florals? Thank you. Mo, please, y'all will not. They said the sound went down. What you did, Mo, before
a couple of them are saying that it's low.
They say turn the mics up.
Hold on, let me see.
What's going on here? What's the tea? Do the echo cancellation like you did. Reduce the mic back. Oh no, don't reduce the mic back. When you know what they did the last time.
I was going to raise that.
Okay. What about the soundboard over there? Did you turn it off before you left yesterday?
Yeah, everything is fine.
What about now, guys?
Okay, they said they can hear just fine. Okay, good. Because listen to me, it's hot, and y'all gonna get what you hear. Now,
girl, because I'm under these lights,
bitch. Now, I really want to tell you, Mo, thank you a lot. I know, and I don't want you to get down in the comments because I know you probably have graced it just a tad to see some of the comments that were said about you. I didn't like them. And as much as y'all Maddie Mob and y'all Maddie Mob love me, and you know what I'm saying, I want you to extend that same love to Mo, because Mo could have been a very nasty African man, and he could have been a very evil African man, and he could have been out in the streets telling my tea. Wait a minute.
He did.
Oh. I want you to know, Mo, that your voice is valuable here. You are a man. You're a man, and your voice is very valuable here amongst women and Craig. It's very valuable. So I really, really want y'all to fall back. Y'all know Mo is foreign slightly. Even though he was born at Grady, he is foreign slightly, okay? And I need y'all to fall back. There are lots of things that Mo has not experienced yet, and some he has. But he does see the world from a different lens than I've seen the world, because I have actually lived. Mo has slightly lived. I have lived just a tad bit longer and have had more experience than Mo when it comes down to things, and especially from the perspective of the way that I have with men. And so Mo does not have men experience because Mo is heterosexual, not homosexual, not transsexual, and none of the things. So he don't have it. I want to see the comments. Thank you. So I don't want y'all like y'all was down there chiseling against his back, honey, with an ice pick and a hammer, chiseling inside of Mo's back. I didn't appreciate reading those things. I'm not gonna call you out for who you are, but I didn't like that, and I want y'all to know, y'all. You said, can y'all see Mo? Mo, would you like to turn on the Mo cam? It's up to you.
It's going to freeze. It's not.
Would you like to get them? Would you like to have a moment of let them looking at you or not? It's up to you.
He don't want to fuck with y'all if y'all done talked about him. Some of you.
I mean, there's nothing. What do you want me to do? Just walk up there and just show my face? I mean, I said what I said. Either you agree with it or you don't. It doesn't take anything off my back. It's not going to hurt me if you don't agree with me. It's just, it is what it is. Not everybody's going to.
They said, Simba, we love you. Simba.
It is what it is.
We love Simba over here, honey, and Mufasa, and definitely Rafiki.
Don't they adore Key? They drag me more than they drag Mo.
Well, they definitely. Well, we're the fags, so we can take a dragging. We're fag, and I'm partly a drag queen, so we can definitely take a dragging. It's the scrapes that get over here like, listen, I'm not coming over there.
Right.
Y'all fags keep too much. Y'all
keep too much foolishness going on over there.
In here, honey. I goes over there on my straight podcast and say nothing, but bitch, they don't say anything.
Right.
I come over here and say something over here, say nothing over here too.
Right.
And they're eating me up.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not offended in no way.
Do you read the comments, Mo?
Majority of the time, no.
Oh, okay.
I do.
It's not in the lives, no.
No, I read the after comments, and I've been reading the after comments, honey, and they were really, really digging into your back. And I was like, hey.
It is what it is. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It honestly doesn't. I know in life, not
well, as a friend, Mo, as a friend, I'm gonna step in and be like, hey, that's my friend.
You don't got to do all that. Let them say what they want to say. It does.
But as a friend, because the way they was dragging you yesterday, I didn't like that.
It's fine. I don't.
Because they was on your neck.
But it doesn't bother me though, Maddie. It really don't bother me. It doesn't. I'm being honest. It doesn't bother.
But they was on your neck though.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Good. You're just gonna keep juicing it up.
They was on his neck.
She's trying to egg it on, but it's not gonna work.
Girl, you trying to get a reaction out of him?
She is.
I am getting one. You don't see it.
It's not. There is no reaction. She's trying, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all.
Girl, can I get a little bit of cranberry juice?
Sure. They was on sexual chocolate's neck, bitch.
Girl.
I was so afraid that they was gonna catch him out at the grocery store. And what would happen? And walk him like a dog.
Nobody can walk me.
I thought they was gonna catch her at the grocery store, walk him like a dog, bro.
Nobody can walk me. Unfortunately for them.
You're not gonna be walked.
I don't get walked.
You do the walking.
Oh, I walk.
Who's doing the bending? You do the walking.
I might do the training too. You never know.
Oh. Well, listen, I like anything to do the training.
I didn't say
Yeah.
I like anything to do the training.
Okay.
I'm coming down for a good training anytime.
Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button.
Not now, but right now.
Girl. Yes, please.
So now that I got that out of the way, Mo, I love you. I just really want, no matter how much I joke and fun and all this stuff.
You and me may never part. Maki Data.
Ain't no ocean.
Always.
Ain't no ocean. Ain't no motherfucking sea. You hear what I'm telling you, nigga?
I
you hear me, nigga?
I hear you. I hear you.
You hear me, nigga?
I hear you, Maddie. I hear you.
Ain't no ocean. Ain't no sea.
I'm coming, Miss Mary.
Go ahead, get that. Come back. Oh, no, that's his food too.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, God. He got a wonderful future behind him.
Yeah, you do. But that's the best.
Look, we just objectify him the way that the straights do the women.
And the punks. Trust and do the punks that way too. Don't you be fooled.
Right.
Don't you be fooled.
Mm-hmm.
They said anything come from old. You did.
Right. Thank you, Takia.
So, Craig,
Mm-hmm.
I have something. I was talking with somebody, and again, to piggyback off of the show that we had yesterday, where we were talking about, asking the question of men, and do I hate men, and do I dislike men, and all this stuff. And I was like, no. And you came in, you landed the plane very well, and talked about that no woman wants to be the next story, and whoop. So I was talking with a very, I was talking to a very nice gentleman.
Do I know this person?
You might not, but I was talking to a very nice, gentleman, and I would say good man. But I just say I don't think that there are any. So I say a nice gentleman.
Right.
So
I think I know him.
I don't know if you know him or not. But I was talking. What's that? That dinner? Oh.
What is that?
That's mine or Craig?
Girl, this is mine.
Oh.
What is that over there in your grits? Oh, that's cheese.
Oh, she made some okra. Oh.
Girl, we just started, about to go on break.
Hold on, let me slide this to the side because I can't do this right now.
Father God, we thank you for the food we're about to receive. Let it be for the nourishment of our bodies. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Hey, y'all, bye.
Ooh, that okra is good. That okra is tasty.
My mama made some fresh okra. I had ordered some okra in the from the store, and she took it. She likes to steam the okra with onions and garlic
and a little love,
and a lot of love. And she steams that okra. I don't understand how you girls don't like to eat okra.
Girl, I don't understand how you girls don't like to eat vegetables and drink water.
I don't understand how the girls don't like to season their food with onions.
And if you making seafood and you ain't got no Old Bay, you ain't making seafood.
Craig, oh my God, these okras.
This okra is the truth.
I know it's gonna have my stomach, in shambles. In shambles tonight, honey.
Well, you're not expecting company, are you?
I mean, according to what I'm getting ready to tell you, and she cooked that okra because Mo's culture most definitely consists of lots of okra.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
A little fish and grits.
We use okra, but it doesn't consist of only okra.
I didn't say only.
You said
majority. I said lots. I said lots.
That means
no. I see how you twisted my words.
What's the difference between lots? What's the difference between lots and majority?
Majority is majority. Lots is lots. There's
lots meaning that you
lots of it. I didn't say majority. No, here we go again, twisting what I said. I said what I said. I said lots. I didn't say majority.
Okay.
Because the majority would be tomatoes.
Okay, that's true.
Now, see, I know
that's true.
I said lots, meaning lots of okra. Majority is tomato.
We only use okra for certain things. Just maybe like I could name maybe 2 or 3 dishes that we use okra for.
This nigga lived over there for 4 years.
But I've lived the culture all my life.
Went to school.
I lived the culture all my life.
Listen, when I go see Mr. Jollo,
we're gonna see who?
Mr. Jollo.
I don't know who that is.
Mr. Rice.
You know Mr. Jollo. Let me put this over here. So I was talking to a nice man, right? And we talked a bit about the show yesterday and about the things, right?
You talked to him today?
I did. I asked lots of questions from a man. So this is what I'm going to ask the trans women that are watching.
Okay.
Okay. You can chime in because you're slightly a trans woman. So the man, the nice man that I was communicating with, I had a lot of hypothetical questions. And in a part of the hypothetical question you know, because I have conversations with the nice men a lot, I said, nice man, if a trans woman dates a man and she's open with him about her stipulations, as far as like myself, open with him and understand the stipulations of understanding that she dates men or men date her. Excuse me, let me make, because I don't because I seen somebody say something in the comments that I didn't like. Men that identify as heterosexual date her. And she understands that those men are what they are, and that me as myself, never, like I said the other day in the show yesterday, I said, I don't never want to take the desire for vagina from the men, because I really don't care like that. I want a man that likes me because my presentation is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? If you're going after me because a man, you gotta find someone else. Right. Because usually men that like men don't like me. All right. And me saying that I understand that he has the natural instinct, or the natural, according to the natural law of him dating women and all this stuff or whatever, and that we could date, and would I have to cut off all of my sexual partners? Would I have to cut off all my sexual partners and still understand that he is a man, and cut off all my sexual partners?
I know where this is going. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, because I just needed to know. Cut off. I'm talking to my trans girls here. Cut off all my sexual partners, and he has me exclusively, but yet he still has the ability to have sexual
other women,
other bio women.
Oh, I'm in the room.
But the reward. This was the verbiage. This was the verbiage. The reward for me is exclusivity to me from other trans women. That's the reward that I would receive.
Talk about blowing smoke up a bitch rear.
That would be the.
Watch that grease.
That's the reward that I would receive. That he wouldn't deal in the tranny trailer park. In the tranny.
So, but the only transmission fluid that he would experience is yours.
Yes, but he would definitely be at the
vagina monologues.
At the fish market.
At the vagina monologues, right?
He'd be at the fish market.
But see, remember when I said last week or whenever it was,
the comments, Mo, while you eat.
I think that's what most people really kind of desire or want. I don't think most people are willing to
the people is
admit that.
Look.
They tan.
Oh my God.
They tan him up.
Oh my God.
But I think that's what most people expect, though. They want you to be faithful, but they can go and do what they want to do. I just said that.
They tear him up. Wait.
Well, what did you say?
I asked questions because I needed to know the interworkings of the mentality of a gentleman. And I said, well, if you have the conversation that sex is impulsive and there's no connection to it, why would you police me? Why would you police me in having the sex that I'd like to have when you're away with the cunt?
And his choice of words, meaning, by saying it's a reward for you. That's
no. I asked, was it a reward? And he said, yes, it is a reward. I asked because that's what it sounded like, the way it was, So I said the reward for me would be
good luck and good night. That's my answer. First of all, I don't even think you would agree to that. But I also don't think that would be something that you would even be okay with.
It's because, Craig, if you can tell me that the sexual relations that you have with women, and you also are in a relationship with a woman, yet you still have relations outside. And the question was, he said to me, well, nobody can be with someone 24 hours a day. Because I was like, so what about how's that time constraint going to work? How would that time consistency work?
First of all, I'm way too complex for you to be trying to divide your time with me and someone else.
Come on.
It's going to take all of you to be with me.
Okay.
So what Erykah Badu said, she said something about being able to divide her time or divide the pie. Oh, what am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? How can I when I'm already someone, girl? Yeah, maybe we'll be butterflies. Because there's not enough to divide the pie. You just can't.
Okay. Mo?
Yes.
I'd like to hear from you. I asked the fag. Let's ask the straight.
I mean, I don't agree with that whole scenario, only because I wouldn't want the person that I'm in a relationship, I wouldn't want them sharing themselves with anybody, period.
Right, because after I didn't nut it all in you, I mean.
So I mean, if that, like, even if the roles were reversed, and let's just say it was me, I'd be like, nah, if you want to sleep with other people, go sleep with other people, but don't.
No. What I'm saying, okay, so let's say if it was you, Mo. Let's say you're the straight man, right? And you happen to have like this thing, and then we got into what Jada and that boy was in?
Entanglement.
Yeah. Okay. That's what was
an entanglement.
Okay. And before we get to the red table, and we got into an entanglement. And you were with your girl.
Okay. And
you got into an entanglement with the doll.
All right.
And you're in this entanglement with the doll, and the doll knows that you have the cunts. And you with the cunt, you have the cunts on occasions or whatever. And she says to you, all right, well, I know you do what you do. You feel me? And we can be in this entanglement thing, but just as much as you're doing, I need to be doing the exact same amount.
Well, I mean, if y'all agree to that, then y'all agree to that. But
okay, if we agree, but the stipulations to the agreement is I can have the cunt. You can't have no more men. Because I'm not gay and I'm not having a gay relationship with you because that's not my thing. I'm just into you particularly because, this entanglement. What she said happened with it just happened.
It just happened.
It just happened. And, we doing our thing, 21, do your thing. But you can't really do your thing because I don't want other men touching you. But I can get me some pussy because I'm a heterosexual man.
It sounds stupid, to be honest with you. No matter how you swing it, it sounds stupid because if it doesn't matter if you're heterosexual or gay, if it's one person that's able to willingly express themselves sexually, but then the other person is basically saying, nah, I can't, only my partner is allowed to, I have to just wait until my partner is ready. to have sex with me. Nah, that sounds stupid to me. I'm sorry. It just
But the
sounds
relationship isn't just built off of sex. It's built off of emotions and friendship.
Yeah, you're right. It is, but that can't you get the sex, the emotion, and all that from one person? If you can't, then tell the person, look, that just sounds like an excuse to just say, I want my cake. I want to have my cake and eat it too. That type of scenario. Because why can't I have this? Why can't I explore the same thing you're exploring? Why does it only have to be you?
And I agree. And also, to bring it back to our show yesterday and then leave, he said, this is the thinking of men.
No, that's the thinking of him, not men. That's the thinking of him. Because I've talked to a lot of men. I know men that are married right now that only.
We're talking about the trainee situation, though. The trainee.
But you're talking about heterosexual men, though.
Correct. That has an entanglement with a trainee.
It's still, like I said, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters if you're a trainee. If you're a trainee or not, I think it's just unfair to the other person. Now, if you want to agree to that, then by all means, nobody can force you not to. But for me, it sounds selfish and stupid. The fact that he brought that up was just like really.
Well, it's the fact that we were having this, that because I talk incessantly about, I know that men that I've have deal with or have dealt with, or probably in my lifetime will deal with, still like women, or will always like women, because that's the natural order. And I don't have a problem with the natural order. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, I'd like to be a part of the natural order too, because the natural order for me as a trainee is men too. Mm-hmm. So I need to have the men, by you having the women.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with that. I mean, if it's going to be open, let it be open on both ways.
Right. But see, most people can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? I think, again, a couple of weeks ago, I said, I think most people approach relationships with that, even if it's on a subconscious level. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like this thought of, well, he can't do that, but it's okay if I slip, dip, and do, you know.
And to be honest, I think that type of mindset of he's a man, he's going to do it anyway. You're letting them, you're scapegoating them in the sense of you're making it okay for them to be like, yeah, I should be able to have sex with whoever I want to and still have a wife or a girlfriend and things like that. If you have that mindset in your mind, why is it wrong for them to have that in their mind? Except their matter of thinking just may not be the same as yours. And their matter of thinking, they may be thinking that, oh, it's okay. While in yours, you're like, no, it's not okay. But hey, since they're a man, they're going to do it anyway. No, you shouldn't allow somebody, no matter what, they should be able to have self-control. You can't let your primary urges dictate your own actions.
Mo, you is kind, you is smart, and you is intelligent. My question for you is, you know what that's wrong. Do you want to be married?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What makes you want to be married?
Well,
have you ever been heartbroken?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What makes you want to be married?
You know, he's been here a long time, so it's, you know.
I mean, I want to have that one person that I can spend the rest of my life with. That
one person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to have one person that I can spend the rest of my life with. Because I don't want somebody that I have to watch my back every single day, all the time. I want somebody that I could trust. I want somebody that I know that no matter what I'm going through at the time, they always have my back. And I want somebody that I can enjoy their company.
Somebody said he needs a green card.
No, he got a green card, girl.
No.
Oh, he doesn't have a green card? Oh, he just got 2 passports.
Yeah. Escape.
What?
Escape.
What do you mean by that?
After the 419. Escape. Extradite.
Girl, if Trump get in office, bitch, I'm leaving too.
Girl. Okay. All right. Well, we talked about that. I just wanted to get that out. And I'd like for you guys in the comment section to please leave your comments, leave the way you feel, because maybe that person or persons or men will watch, will see the things that you say in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward, let's go. Let's talk about these things. So since we're in the area of men, like in the trainees and the things of that nature, recently we stumbled across this thing that I said, why doesn't this happen more often? Why? Not that. Up. It's one of those names in the caption. One of those names up there in the captions. Nope. The other one. What's the other one? That was on the interview. Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
You have that?
Yeah.
All right, let's hope we got it.
I just got to. Wait.
That's it? Is that it? We got it.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to find it real quick. It's hard to see this stuff.
Why don't you have on your glasses, Mo?
They're in my car.
Why you don't have them on? Well, anyway, so there was a guy, one of these rap people. I don't know what song it is that he sings or raps or doodles or whatever it is. And he was recently challenged on his thing of he had intercourse with a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on this podcast, and in the podcast they were like really grilling him. I really wish we could find it. Is it there?
I don't see it up there.
And so they were grilling him on the podcast, and the guy was basically.
Oh, you know why? Because it's somebody's podcast. If we play it on here,
we could put it in there.
Okay.
And they were grilling him on the podcast, and he said, "Well, let me clear it up. Like I wasn't even gonna tell you motherfucking niggas what I thought about the shit or what I was gonna say. I wasn't even finna say nothing about you to you niggas about what happened, because I bust a nigga down, and I'll bust a nigga down again. If I felt like it, I'll bust a nigga down. You feel me? My dick was hard. Bitch, he was ready to fuck. I was too. I'll bust a nigga down. And I like to fuck bitches. So I sat there and I watched those people continue to interrogate him from each and every area. And he continued to stand on business. And was like, and I bust a nigga down.
And I will do it again.
And I'll do it again. If I feel like it or if time permits. Because I can do what I want to do, and I care nothing about any of you niggas.
What you think?
Sitting here at this table, and I'm gonna rap my rap song. I'm gonna write more raps.
Right.
I'm gonna motherfucking do my thing. I saw so many people in the comment section, lots of women in the comment section. Well, you ain't straight. The man wasn't up there debating with anybody about his identity or sexuality, because it's up to you if you gonna let him fuck or not, if he want to fuck on you. But he's letting it be known, if I want to bust it down,
right,
Monday through Monday, I can do that. And if I meet me a bitch Monday through Monday and I want to bust it down, I can do that too. The only reason why I'm here clearing this shit up is because you niggas was thinking that I was getting cracked, and I don't get fucked. I do the bending. I do the bending the motherfucker over. I don't do the getting fucked. I do the cracking.
But can we talk about that for a second? Because even in the gay world,
do you got it, Mo? Okay, can we play it?
I think that matters to people. Who's getting fucked? Who's doing the fucking?
Do play the thing, Mo.
So look, for people who have no clue what you're talking about.
So he was a young rising star.
I'll explain it, nigga. This is my story.
So look, fast.
So look, check it out. So about like 4-5 years ago, I had relations with a young man, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
No Diddy.
No, nigga. This shit ain't no motherfucking joke. This shit is real. Anyways, so it was about like 4-5 years ago, right? So like everybody, everybody knew at least like all my niggas and shit. Like they all knew like, but nobody get no fuckers like who the fuck gonna do something to me? Yeah. And I was still putting your bitch. So everybody was like, so like like the pictures and shit, they been around type shit. But like as soon as my shit started going viral and I got to name somebody else, a little shorty leaked them. So my brother, bitch. So look, no, I mean I wouldn't even trip it though, cause like I said I ain't really getting up for it. Happened just in time. Cause look, what happened was the shit start the bitch get the leak. So I get the notified. You know what I'm saying that she leaked the shit. Boom. So I comment on her shit like all laughing emojis. Like I'm laughing. Like I don't get up. Like woo woo. Yeah. And then like 30 minutes later, the snippet to the Bad Bitty music video dropped. Yeah. So it was like. The shit, you know what I'm saying? The shit happened right at the perfect time. Yeah. So then, like everybody started going viral, like you know what I'm saying? Everybody started posting shit, you know, shit like that.
Nigga, I ain't know nothing about this.
Oh, yeah.
Hell no, I didn't know.
Like everybody, everybody doing this shit back, right? And they like, all right, woo woo. And then everybody going viral, they sharing it and shit. Now I wasn't gonna say nothing. Yeah. But they had the facts wrong. They had the facts wrong, so they, you know what I'm saying? I'm a transparent nigga. Yeah. I don't give a what anybody got to say. So they had the facts wrong. They thought it was the other way around. Yeah. God damn it, it wasn't the other way around. So I had to go and I had to tell them.
What does he mean by that?
And he doing the cracking.
What does he mean?
They know that.
Oh my.
And now nigga listen,
what does he mean by that?
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you. Because ain't none bitch ass nigga ever cracked my nigga JP. Never. I'm being real.
So he cracked the nigga.
He doing the real nigga shit. He doing the cracking.
He binged him. He don't bing. He binged him. He don't bing. And then he shook on it. You're crazy. This is crazy.
What? Listen, he's doing the cracking.
So he don't get took. He do the taking.
Facts. Now, also too, this nigga is funny as a motherfucker. Now, also too, right? Listen.
Hey, boy, you horny than the bitch. Boy, I tell you, nigga. You was a horny motherfucker.
Nah, facts.
A horny motherfucker, you hear me? This is crazy.
Look, the JP though, right? So look though.
Come on, man.
You also said though, I don't like niggas. I just cracked that nigga. So what does that mean?
You heard it, nigga? It makes sense. So you was gay for a moment.
Hold on, young nigga. He wasn't gay.
Gay for a moment.
No, hold on, young nigga. Look, I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna break it down. Look,
this is crazy.
So check it out, right?
Yeah.
You call it what you want to. I quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Yeah. In my head, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got everybody else, they live by certain principles, codes, and morals, and ethics, and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. I don't give a damn. So the same way in my head, the same way you would make a decision to do something, I made a decision to do something. Yeah. And quite frankly, I didn't give a damn about it. Now, all the extra, you know what I'm saying, all the extra, you know what I'm saying, extracurricular shit that come with it, that's not really me. Sure. I just, you know what I'm saying, he just would do with any woman, but like I'm saying, I done plenty of bitches.
Hey, listen.
If anything, nigga, my shit went to the motherfucking roof when all this shit came out. So,
but see, that's what I'm saying too. I think that even within the gay culture, there's this idea that it's shameful to be getting fucked or to be on the bottom, right? And I think that concern that some have, it really is threaded back to your concern about what straight people are gonna think. In particular, your father or your you know what I mean, or your parents, like as if it's more admirable to be on the top. You know what I'm saying? It's like the truth is, if they're homophobic, if your family is homophobic or your friends are homophobic, they don't give a fuck if you're on the top or the bottom.
Right.
They just don't.
Because immediately the immediate go-to is you're already a bottom.
Right.
Just because you're participating,
exactly,
you're immediately a bottom.
Exactly.
And I think this is why a lot of men who like the girls, you included the girls, tend to shy away from it because it's just like, well, they gonna think I'm getting fucked, and I do the fucking. So,
and I think also to add to that, I think that was what also helps complicate gay relationships, in particular, Black gay relationships. I've never dated a white guy. I've been on dates with white guys before, but I've never been involved with a white guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that, I'm not saying that it's not an issue in that community, but I'm willing to bet that it's more of an issue in the black gay community. Who's fucking, who's not? Because you'll see two white queens bopping around town,
and they fucking,
and ain't nobody concerned about, well, who fucking who? But let the gays, the black gays, be worried about, well, which one, who's time, who's doing what?
Right.
And I think that's what further complicates our relationship.
And here, come on, let me.
Come on, shake it, bitch.
You ready?
It's 9 o'clock.
Craig, you ready?
I'm ready. Shake it, bitch. Right.
And that's why women are afraid when they hear that a man is bisexual, because their immediate thought process is that he's getting fucked.
And he's sucking dick.
This is what he's doing.
Because you'll have black men who will say, oh no, I ain't with black gay men who will be like, oh, I ain't with that, ain't nobody fucking me. You haven't even tried it to know.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And the truth is, a man's erogenous zone is in his asshole.
That is true. However, that's not the case with, I mean, that is where it is, but that's not what all men go for. I hate when I get the question, like when I'm going on podcasts or when I'm going on, like I said, that are usually women driven,
right?
And I'm talking to other women, and they're like, "Well, don't they be coming on to fuck just for you to fuck them?" Like that's not always the case,
right?
That's not always the case. There are men that don't even lead in with that,
right?
Like move that motherfucker to the side. Right. I'm okay. You got it,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't come here for that,
right?
You know, and so every time I watch those videos where people say, well, when they ask women, would you rather your man be a cheater or bisexual? And there were so many women who said they would rather their man be a cheater. And I said, well, it's because two things are wrong in that. One, you think that because someone is bisexual that they can't be monogamous,
right? That they're non-committal.
Right. That they can't be non-committal. They can't be monogamous. You think that. And two, you think that if a man is in any activity that involves anything alternative, that, you know, he's automatically, if he's going over into this area, to this space, that he's on the receiving end.
Right.
Well, there's a comment right there.
What?
It says, no, we don't care if he on top or bottom. We don't want a man who's been with a man. And and that erogenous zone can be stimulated from the outside.
Okay. And then, okay, thank you, Erica Parkman. And what was the other? I saw somebody say no. They said it was about fucking raw.
Oh,
sweetie, they fucking the cunts raw, and you weren't about just.
Oh, this one here, right here.
Girl, they fucking the cunts raw.
But the thing that's interesting about that is women who are involved with men who have cheated or are cheating, they're not concerned about that as much when they find out that he's dealing with another man.
We have been attributed to the supermarket sweep.
Correct.
And the supermarket sweep has been attached to the girls.
Right.
And that's why there's so many prep ads and so many this running through Drag Race only.
Because women will overlook cheating if he's dealing with another woman quicker than she will if he's dealing with a man or a trans girl.
Correct. And the thing about it is, sitting here listening to that man, I tell you, women, on a constant basis, when a man is doing whatever the fuck he's doing, that man said, I don't give a fuck what y'all try to label me as.
Correct.
I'm straight. Y'all heard that come out of that fucking man's mouth. Y'all hear me say all the time, no matter what a man does in his, because he's not attaching identity to his sexual behavior.
No, he's not. And that's why when we said yesterday with Laverne, that's why there have been terms that had to be created, like MSM, men who have sex with men, SGL, same gender loving, because there are men who are resolute. They're like, I'm not gay. Okay, well, you're a man who has sex with other men. So call that whatever you want to call it.
Right. Because in his mind, in his behavior, in his action, in his day-to-day walk, you are not going to get that gentleman, no matter how they sat around there to try to tell him, well, bro, what you is? I'm straight. I'm gonna fuck me a bitch, and if I dig hard, I'm gonna fuck this. If I will crack a motherfucking nigga if I want to.
That's right.
Because my identity is not attached to my sexual behavior.
Right.
Because what I'm doing right now is what I'm doing right now. And I don't think that people can grasp that.
Right. Because we're so busy trying to compartmentalize people and put them in categories. And some people are just like, no, I'm not any of that. I'm just me. And this is just what I do.
And that's just what's going on.
Right.
That's what I did.
Right.
He fucked that boy and he said, anybody up there, when I want to give this dick to whoever I want to give this dick to, who gonna take the dick when I want to give it to? If I'm in the lineup and it could be a room full of bitches and one motherfucking nigga in there may make me like what that is. If I'm looking out into a sea of thing, I'm walking with my dick.
Right.
I'm not walking with you telling me if I'm gay or straight. I don't give a fuck about it. And I really applauded him sitting with them niggas.
Yeah.
Tell them niggas, I don't give a fuck. Lean it back.
What you niggas think?
What the fuck y'all niggas?
Right.
Fuck you niggas. I'm straight just as one of you motherfuckers. You may not crack the nigga. That's on you. When I do what I want to do, this is my dick. And I'm not going to be labeled just because. And he said that I guess they did it on video or something. And a girl, because he said Shorty posted it. He said, well, a shorty posted the video. And so I think back on the times, Craig here, you ready? I think back on the times when BigDickBitch.com was in full regalia.
Right.
When it was in its fullest gown, coming down the stairs, going bitch to the gala. And the girls were grabbing and snatching my videos from all over the place. And they were finding those men in those videos with me. And, you know, there was someone wrote it under one of the videos. The girl said that I ruined their marriage. And I'm like, well, girl, I didn't ruin their marriage. They got married any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He cracked me. I sucked the dick. I went on. I was a fantasy of his in that area. He was a coin for me. And we went on about our lives.
I went on down to the
Publix and I'm still here cashing that check today, and he's still married to this day.
Yeah, people have Golden Queen said basically people are having questions about.
Okay, Golden Queen says, so homosexual has nothing to do with sexual preferences, but it's in the word. I'm confused on that. Homosexual has something to do with the way a person lifestyle go. Craig is a homosexual. He's an upstanding homosexual. Craig has sex with men. Craig seeks men to have sex with.
Girl, you make it say like I'm out here looking.
Men seek Craig to have sex with him. Craig finds women beautiful. However, Craig likes men. Craig is a homosexual. Tomorrow, if one of you women give Craig vagina and y'all lay it on him and he even ejaculates inside of you and you have his baby, Craig will be a homosexual with the child.
Kid. Yeah, with the kid. I really do. Sometimes I feel like I want kids.
But you will be homosexual
with the kid.
With a kid.
You know how many homosexuals out here have kids?
Have children. You know how many transsexuals have children too?
You know how many homosexuals have kids and they are now bottoms?
Well, they were bottoms when they started, but they had.
Well, I'm just saying they had to top a woman to have a kid. But now.
But they still were bottoms even when they were topping.
Correct. They were in denial.
No, they just were in the pussy at the time. They wasn't in denial. They was in the pussy. There was no denial about the big bottom because their asshole was breathing.
What was it doing, girl?
Their asshole was breathing and pulsating.
Listen,
for penetration.
That bulborethra gland.
It was ballooning.
Right.
Ballooning.
Pulsating.
Pulsating for penetration. Yes. What, Mo?
Nothing, Maddie.
What's wrong?
Nothing at all.
You okay?
I'm fine.
All right. Was pulsating and vibrating and gyrating while he was inside of the vagina. Because I'm sure right after that, what he did to that woman was done to him.
Please believe.
Dear Lord. Oh. Nothing.
No, Mo, you sighed a little bit. You okay?
No, I was.
You're right.
I'm fine.
Okay, good.
listen. I got to hear this straight talk when I'm in the barbershop.
No, I'm not saying I'm uncomfortable. I'm just saying it's just.
Huh?
It's what's the word? I can't think.
Pulsating. This is the word.
Yeah.
The asshole was pulsating while it was pounding the vagina and ejaculating in the vagina to make the child. Pulsating. The asshole was what's the other?
The bulborethra.
The bulborethra glands were expanding and contracting, and they were doing that.
That's what kind of lubricates the area.
Yes, and then once the penis ejaculated inside, the child was created, and then the father went home and became a mother.
I'm not a sir. I'm a ma'am.
I'm a ma'am, sir. Now hold up. Come on, Craig. Let's do this. We're not gonna sit up here and act like that just because you're getting fucked that you also are you're femme too.
That's right.
Because I have torn some masculine men up.
So have I. And I enjoy it the most.
Every second of it.
Every second of
it. Bitch. You come over there with that feminine energy, honey.
You come on over there with the motherfucking Timberland boots on.
Bitch, you getting dug up?
And them basketball shorts.
Bitch, call me graveyard shift, bitch. Because I'm gonna bury that dick in there.
Listen.
But here's the thing. That's not even my preference. That is not even my preference. That's not my preference. My preference is not to be a top. I was forced to top for fantasy purposes.
And they were paying.
Correct. For fantasy.
So that means you weren't forced.
I was forced to top.
You can't say you were forced if they paid you, man.
I was.
So, girl, you were acting before you started acting.
I was.
So you were acting before you started acting.
And producing. I was. I was forced to be a top for work.
For what, girl?
For work.
For what?
Forced to be a top for work.
You were forced to be a top for work.
Yes.
Didn't that come with the job description?
No, it did not. I came in the door as a woman with a penis. Looking to get fucked. But the penis, when it became to those that were seeking that out, because there are some that seek that, and then there are those that do not. Even when I was a BQ.
A what?
A BQ.
Explain what a BQ is to the people.
It is definitely not Burger Queen.
In the Fagatron dictionary, it's Butch Queen.
It's Butch Queen. Even when I was a Butch Queen, I had met men that were like, I'm the man here.
They said that.
Yes. Now, you have a lot of meat, and that has nothing to do with me, ma'am. I came for the ass, the mouth.
Now, your dick may be bigger than mine.
Yes.
But I'm coming for the ass.
I come for the ass. Now, you can roll over, let me hit that motherfucking, what's the gland in there?
Bulborethra.
You can let me hit that bulborethra, and that dick, you can make, I can see that dick come. But that's all I need to do with that. Or you can stay on your stomach.
All right.
I actually came here because I like you I found a connection with you as a person, and I like you, and I want to fuck around with you. I really don't think that people really understand how human beings are truly wired. We're so ready to say we're so ready to package it up, label it and package it up.
Right.
Label it and package it up. I was once with a gay man. Oh.
Do tell.
Yeah, I think that was it telling me not to tell the story, but I'm going to do it anyway, Spirit. I was once with a gay man. And he and I were good. We were just fondling around, just fondling, like girl, just fondling. And then
Was he a BQ?
He was a BQ.
Oh, so y'all were bumping purses.
We were.
Bumping pocketbooks.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Change just clinkling, clankling.
Just clankling. Quarters were everywhere.
Quarters, nickels, and dimes and pennies.
We're everywhere, honey. Get my children out of here. Get my children out of here.
Girl, nickels, quarters, and dimes and half dollars are just everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
And
what happened next?
we both had hard erections. He's like, whoa.
What did he say?
Whoa. Okay. All right. So it is true what they say about you. Well, it is true what they say about you.
Bumping uglies.
And then, you know, he had a nice pullback, and then we were looking at each other, and
Don't look at each other in the eyes.
in the eyes and at the cocks. And he said, "Girl, what's tea?" I said, "Well, go ahead."
Right.
Girl, what's the tea?
Oh my God.
I said, "Girl, go ahead."
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What are we doing here?
Right.
We're both men here. Woo! Where's this? Well, go ahead. We had a very nice experience with each other, and we're friends to this day.
I know him?
No,
Oh.
you don't, but we're friends to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, he was an attractive man. And I don't know what happened. I don't know, because we were keying and playing, and we were going to go somewhere.
Because you were two BQs.
No, I was this.
You had already. Oh.
I was this.
So
This wasn't that long.
So was this a one-time thing?
Yeah, this happened once.
Oh.
And we were like, well, why?
Why did you never go back? Was it not good?
We had a nice time, but then, you know, we both figured that, you know, he was a BQ, I was a trainee. And that's, you know, that we both have a desire for men.
Okay.
But we just had an experience.
What made y'all?
How did you fall into this first?
How did y'all fall into your first interaction?
Okay, we were supposed to go somewhere. We were supposed to go out, and we were getting ready. Hey, Craig, hey, don't do that. Craig, there will be order in here. Butch Queen, there will be order, girl. There will be order, Queen.
So y'all were supposed to go someplace?
We were supposed to go out.
Correct.
Yeah. He got in the shower. I had got in the shower. We were trying to get.
See, this is why I don't change in the gym now. This is exactly why I don't change in the gym now.
I mean,
see, y'all get to looking at each other and carrying on.
And you know, we was crying. It's like, oh.
Girl, you supposed to be in hair and makeup, and
I was.
You way over there in his face.
Bitch, how was he not in mine? I was like, oh, okay. He said, oh. I was like, what's the tea? Oh. And he said, oh, it is true. It is true what they say about you. I was like, okay.
Girl, so he just started slobbing your knob.
We slobbed each other. It was a mutual eat.
Whatever happened to you don't mess with
Butch Queens or gay men. Well, girl, you must not have adopted that philosophy.
No, I've always had those rules.
Well, girl, what was the
Again, here we go. We always try to abide and follow these rules, and then something happens. An entanglement happens. Something happens.
You found yourself in a kerfuffle.
Yes, a kerfuffle. And we kerfuffled.
Oh my God. Yes, indeed.
It's possible.
No.
No.
She'll roll around in the hay.
Yeah, but I'm not seeking. That's not.
No. But I'm saying it's possible that the interaction can happen.
It's possible the interaction can happen. It's with men.
No, I mean with you.
With men.
No, I'm not talking
Excuse me. A BQ is a man.
Correct.
Okay. True.
Hold on. A BQ is a man.
That's true.
I'm not seeking a BQ, and a BQ is not seeking me.
Right.
But a kerfuffle can happen because it's a man.
But like you said, you always are attracted to heterosexual.
No, I'm attracted to men and masculinity.
Oh, so he was a masculine.
He portrayed.
Oh, okay. So okay, all right.
He portrayed. And again, heterosexual men are attracted to me. So let's not.
But you are all.
So let's not, because I don't want any misconceptions here in the what is this thing in the chat down here that I'm seeking heterosexual men. I'm just living. Men communicate with me that are heterosexual.
I'm talking about your attraction, though. You are attracted to heterosexual.
I'm attracted to men that are masculine, very masculine men, and I'm also attracted to men who identify as heterosexual.
Right.
You get what I'm who identifies as, because men who identify as heterosexual are attracted to me as well. It's a mutual attraction. I want to make sure that we're clear here.
Correct.
It's a mutual attraction. It's not like, okay, you're straight, I just want you. Because that's a
right. That's not where I was saying.
I'd like to clear that because that's a misconception. Not just because you're straight don't mean I want you.
Right.
That's not what I was.
But I want to make sure that we're clear in what is
communication is our partner. Clarity is our friend.
I want clarity here.
Okay.
So that there's no taking and running with,
right?
Well, you know,
and conflating.
Yes, because there's a lot of men that are heterosexual. And I'm like, girl, go home from
right.
here.
They think everybody gay wants or trans one
girl, get from around here. Sorry, Pooh. Have you seen the seat of your panties? Girl, get from around here. She don't even want you. What make the fuck make you think I do?
And if I'm being honest, I'm really not I've seen straight guys that I'm attracted to for sure. But when my mind goes to that fantasy level and I start thinking about the things that I enjoy, I'm not going to put my tongue in your ass because you probably don't even get down in the crevices good.
Have you seen your boxer shorts? How long have you had these on? Today? Oh, no.
Just today?
Oh, no.
I could have swore you had these on for weeks.
Oh, no, girl.
You know, these straight niggas be talking about they don't wash in the crack of their ass.
It's like,
that's gay.
No.
And that foolishness about they don't eat bananas.
Too much hypermasculinity for
right. Me. You need to break the banana off. Nigga.
Too much. You can't have a hot banana.
And it's gay to FaceTime with a
no. No.
That's so ignorant.
So I wanted to clear that up, Mo. Okay. I see your point, but I'd like to make sure that we're very clear here. And Craig, thank you for backing me up on that because you were in the room in the conversation.
For sure.
So again, yes, I like men that are heterosexual, that identify as heterosexual because they like me. We mutually like each other. But the BQ and I had a kerfuffle.
Would you have another kerfuffle?
With a BQ?
Yeah.
I don't know, because one night Craig was in the room with his panties on.
What did I have on?
In his panties. We were on the road to Dallas. And I tapped on Craig, so I said, and she was up there watching the Golden Girls, honey. Just sitting there watching the Golden Girls with her legs wide open in her panties. I said, Craig, what you doing here? Let me suck your dick. And she looked up from her phone like,
wait, how did I look? You are the dumbest bitch I know.
Girl, you was on your phone like this. You was in the watching, and you was watching go, yeah. I said, Craig, what you doing? Let me suck your dick, girl. And she said, girl, why I ain't doing nothing. When I say we said, girl, why I ain't doing nothing, girl.
Girl, I do love my dick suck. Now, once upon a time, I didn't like my dick suck.
Girl, when I tell you we scream, when I tell you that was like we possibly screamed in that place in Dallas.
Yeah,
laughing so hard.
We really did. Thank God we had rented a house.
Girl, we had screamed so loud in there, girl, because the way that hoe looked up from her phone, girl, watching the Golden Girls. Honey.
Oh, you were watching it on your phone.
I said, girl, I tapped it. I said, and easy to. I said, Craig, what you doing, bro? And she was watching the Golden Girl. I said, girl, let me suck your dick. And she looked for her phone. I did. Well, girl, I ain't doing nothing. So I pushed the door in and we fell out. When I tell you, bitch, girl.
Baby, we had some time on the road.
Girl, I tell you, we had screamed and hollered like, But
it wasn't a thing that I really craved.
Somebody said, so did you? No, girl.
No. But like it happened one time and it changed from I said, oh, that nigga sucking the shit out of my dick.
Girl, listen, I was sucking a boy dick one time, a straight nigga dick one time, honey. So
what was that for?
Child, cause honey, after what happened, I was sucking a straight nigga dick so good one time. I mean, chewing, eating, swabbing, salt, bitch. I had served that nigga up, bitch, like the first waitress, bitch in Harlem. Girl, when I tell you, he had to leave me back and say, "Let me show you how I want it done." Girl, when I tell you, my soul almost left my body,
baby.
I said, I can't do it like that, girl.
Wait, but he did it on you?
On me. My soul I released my soul from my body. And listen, I've never been a girl that came back to back from oral sex.
But you did that day.
Bitch, I was like, I don't know what he down there doing.
Right.
But if I can patent that and put that in the box and put it on the shelf, girl, I would have been a millionaire, bitch, back then.
Right.
If I could have put a patent on that throat, bitch.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This one nigga, he sucked my dick so good, bitch, I thought I was in some ass.
Bitch.
I said, what you down there doing?
Baby, I had asked God to forgive him for me.
Listen.
Bitch.
But ever since then, can I put it on your tongue?
Because I didn't used to like it either. Like, Craig,
Right.
I was like a girl's girl. Like, I really wasn't interested. Like, I used to feel, and I tell y'all that Puerto Rican story because that Puerto Rican story actually changed the dynamic of my life.
With the couple.
No,
that
that changed me for some other shit.
But the told you not to change.
He changed the dynamics of my life because I was so pressured at a time growing up by listening to societal norms and listening to people saying, well, you're not a real trans if you don't get a sex change. You're not real if you don't get a pussy. And then the other girls talking about when they finna get they pussies when they get, because back then pussies was like 50,000, 60,000.
Yeah.
These pussies not 7,500. These pussies going like these veneers around here, girl. That's why I'm like, girl, jealous of you because you got a pussy. Girl, I go there to win this girl to get me a meat jug pussy. Girl, you're crazy.
Girl, they selling pussy for $1,900.
Girl, you're crazy. I don't want no fucking pussy. What the fuck are you talking about, girl? No, I don't want that.
Oh my God.
Mama's keep that.
Right.
I don't want that. I'm not mad at you because you got that girl, bitch. The honey, girl.
Right.
I'm from a time back then where girls saved up. Girl, they were out there in the streets hustling, taking every $10, $20, $15 to try to put money together so they can get a pussy. And those times are really gone.
Right.
You know, because pussies they're cheaper now. I mean, good pussies you may get a good pussy.
Like the way you say it is crazy.
And I don't want none of my lady friends out there, none of my girlfriends out there to feel some type of way. But I really want them to understand how I don't have any pussy envy. Because I could really go out there and actually
get a pussy for $1,900.
Look, Darren Brown said, and then you can put it on Klarna. Look, 4 payments.
Girl, you go down. I go down and put me a motherfucking pussy on goddamn. What's that credit? Care credit.
Care credit.
Girl, no. Please.
Okay.
Please. So I be telling the girls, kill me with that. Y'all can miss me with that. I'm jealous of you because you got a sweetie. Know that it's only $1,900.
American.
Usually you have to travel to Thailand.
Right.
You know, somebody in the comments said my pussy was, Diana.
What'd she say?
Diana Vanderbilt said.
Oh, she said 18 years
18 years ago. Mine was $50,000. Girl, don't you wish you would have waited, girl?
Diana, where did you go to have yours done? I'm curious to know. Because like we just said, a lot of times people went to Thailand
Yeah. Don't you wish you would have waited, sister?
Because I noticed that she went to Arizona.
Okay. Well, so we're glad that you shared your journey with us or whatever, And here's the thing: when I read a bitch, when I'm getting into the ring reading a bitch, I'm sorry that people feel like, well, I don't like women because I go for low blows. Well, don't go low blow for me. Talking about something, I'm jealous of you because you got a pussy. Because I'm going to definitely retort and tell you, girl, your pussy's not that fab, girl. You can get a claw on the pussy. I'm truly not envious of you, bitch.
Afterpay.
I get a pussy on Afterpay, mamas. You're not doing anything, and I can buy a kid. So we're not going through that. So cut all that stuff around me. I'm wearing you out because, bitch, you're trying to come for me. But that Puerto Rican guy, I was so pressured in those times and in those areas, Craig, that I wanted to, because so many people were like, this is what we're doing. And during that time, y'all, I'm 40, I'll be 47 years old. And so being 47 and transition is so young and shit, and listening to the older girls and the things and all that, stuff. When I met that Puerto Rican guy that night,
girl, I love when you say Puerto Rican.
When I met that Puerto Rican guy that night, and that motherfucking Puerto Rican guy, I had my hands covered all up over my cock and stuff like that because
it was almost shameful because the mentality then was that you need a pussy.
I had been pressured in my brain, to want to have to transition. And so I had said, well, okay, well, this is why I'm glad. I want to say this about transitioning young and all this stuff. I think I've said this on the show before. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to live 17, 18 years of my life as a gay man, as a butch queen, and then the rest of my life as truly who I am, so that I could understand that I had a lived experience as a BQ. I have lived experiences from that. And then here I am now as a trans woman, with all the experience that I have or whatever. And I'm so glad that I have never allowed anyone to influence me so heavy in my identity and who the fuck I am.
Right.
And when that guy told me that, he told me to remove my hands from my cock and let him worship me.
Oh.
And bitch, I laid back in that bed, bitch. My motherfucking dick was harder than any brick that you can ever see walking out of a women's bathroom. Or standing over a sink shaving.
Hey, Planet Fitness.
Girl, when I tell you, bitch, it was so hard, girl, honey. And that man spit in his hand. Spit in his hand and went up the crap of his ass and climbed on top of me.
Oh, so he self-lubricated.
Bitch, and rode me, bitch, like there was no tomorrow. Once it happened, once all of the things happened and I received all the euphoria that I received.
So you didn't just go into the room with a nice top on, you also topped.
Yes. Yes.
You need this.
And bitch, I had ejaculated all inside of that man.
Okay.
Unknowingly, he said, don't come at me. I was like,
Well, listen, I'm in here now. if I'm in here, let me come. I don't want to come out.
He said, don't come at me. I was like,
oh. Listen.
Okay, you mean again?
Right.
Right. Because I'm still here.
It's already done. It is already done. And then with our friend down in Louisiana.
Oh,
Frida.
Yeah.
It is already done.
Oh, so after that happened, he pleaded with me, like, do not, please, like, don't never, like, don't never do it. I promise you that changed my life forever. Like, I left that situation.
It validated you.
It did. I left that situation, and I never, ever in my life. Somebody say you're too late. You're too late. Yeah, well, you definitely were too late. I never in my life again.
Yeah.
Wanted to have from that day forward. That sex change shit was. I was saving my money for something else, girl.
Right.
I was like, girl, let me get a car. My mind was so built on, I'm just gonna save up all my money to get a. Like, I was so pressured hearing those things. Like, my mind was so pressured into, and this is what's so scary when you talk to these girls, you have to let people blossom.
Right. You got to allow time to do its thing.
I'm not opposed to kids or people, or people knowing their path, transitioning early. I'm not opposed to, because if I had the opportunity to transition early, it's a lot of this hair, that shit that be growing on my titties, and the hair on my back and all between my legs and shit that I still have to constantly get lasered and tweezed and poked and picked. My shoulders would have broken down earlier than they did. Like I would have been more softer, pussy, cunt, pussy.
Girl, I wouldn't be able to sit beside you.
Yeah, because I'd have been so pussy, girl. I'd have been so pussy, bitch. It would have been so much pussy in here.
Girl, I would not have been able to sit in the room.
Bitch, the pussy realness that was going, because it's here now.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's here now.
So I definitely wouldn't be able to sit beside you.
Because the pussy cunt realness is here now. Be ye not dismayed.
Please.
That the pussy cunt realness is here now.
Right.
But bitch, had I had estradiol and motherfucking Premarin and all the things.
and what?
Premarin.
What is that?
It's a pill.
Oh, okay. So what is that for?
But it's hormone.
Oh, okay.
If I'd have had all of that stuff in the younger phase, how pussy.
Yeah.
Girl.
Okay.
Girl. But I appreciate me going through my life currency the way that I can.
And see, and I think that is true even when you're thinking about just cosmetic surgery in general, like people going out getting teeth, people going out getting their breasts done, people going out getting BBLs. You know, I always challenge people, is this something that you really want to do for yourself, or are you doing it because you think that's what people expect of you? You know what I mean? How much of that have you been influenced by social media? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that your idea to get your teeth done?
Well, speaking of being influenced by social media and teeth being done and all the things, Tamar Braxton is in the media, in the news, and her and K. Michelle. I think that this is going to be a never-ending feud.
I know,
and I think that this is going to be a never-ending feud because people are waiting on those two to have like a battle or a conversation or whatever. And you know, K. Michelle goes for like, because we said something.
K. Michelle argues like a fag.
Bitch, she don't have it. She don't play it at all.
K. Michelle or Tamar?
K. Michelle. Because I remember we were here on the show, and
Tamar is a fag.
Yes, she is.
But K. Michelle argues like a fag.
Yes, but we were on the show, and we, the Queen's Supreme Court, got into a little kerfuffle. Because she rung that bell. She was tweeting
she did.
That bell about...
That was when we were in the pandemic, and we had Tamar on virtually.
Yes, and she rung that bell, and it was... We asked her a question about something, and somebody...
I can't remember what the question was.
And then somebody said... Something with K. Michelle came up, and she rung the bell.
And she just kept ringing
and bitch, that shit trended for weeks.
It did.
With K. Michelle was tearing her up. They was back and forth. I was like, oh, God.
I remember that.
The question was a little messy.
It was. I can't remember what it was, but it was.
Mo, can we see we don't see anything yet?
Oh, sorry.
You don't have it?
Sorry.
What is that?
Oh, sorry. Oh, no,
that's not it. Mo, you need your glasses.
Girl, that's the grinder story.
Mo, we need you to get your glasses.
This is the story we had for her.
Yeah, okay.
This was the story we had for
But
her.
we also had the K. Michelle story, too.
Was it a video? Because I didn't go over this stuff with you guys yesterday.
Well, we're gonna segue on into that. This is an
impromptu show.
I do feel that the people are constantly in a space of why is this still here? What's going on here? Wi-Fi is still here. What's going on here? What's the thing? Do we need to refresh the page? What's this?
Oh, here it is. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I think he's ready.
Wait a minute, hold on. There's no internet over this computer. What's going on here?
Oh God!
Did we lose connection here?
Hold on.
Are we still here?
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Wait a minute.
Oh God.
Are we still here? Wait.
Father.
Wait. Are we there?
Oh God.
Oh, we're somewhere. Do we still have internet connection?
Can y'all see us?
Can we? We don't know what the comments are saying, Mo.
Oh, because I was trying to the video.
Oh, you ready? Okay, let's do that, and then we'll segue back into that. Go ahead.
So Tamar, Cowboy Carter came out some weeks back. Beyonce's new album. What do you think about her moving the country?
You know, I knew you guys were going to ask me about that.
Did you?
I did. I think that Black country is so necessary. I'm so happy
I agree.
that people with talent who can actually sing country music that are Black people are finally getting the recognition they deserve. That's what I think.
And she's a Texas girl. She's country.
Yeah. And you know, I don't know. I just really appreciate Beyonce for opening the door for all the other Black artists that has, rode that wave behind the floodgates. I'm just really appreciative for her.
Agreed.
That's awesome.
These people can really sing. They're so talented. Yeah. What's that one Black guy who can sing? Like he sings so low.
Tony
Evans Jr.
He's on the show.
Yeah.
Man, I really appreciate his artistry, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'd be good. He'd be happy to hear that.
Yeah. I started following him because just to hear him sing, that thing can sing.
Yeah.
And it's also another Black. It's like two Black girls I like. One little brown skinned little girl.
That's Tanner, right?
That's her real name, Tanner.
I think so. But we'll keep going.
And then there's another girl who kind of looked like the Beyonce campaign.
I know
you know what I'm talking about.
I can't remember her name, but yeah,
she's talented too.
We'll figure it out.
But I appreciate it. I like it because it was a couple of people who should not have been singing country Black music that was awful, and it was concerning for me.
Care to mention a few?
No, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be funny. Yeah. I'm not trying to be funny. It just didn't sound good. Yeah. And you got to make sure if you're going to step into a new genre of music and represent us, that you gotta represent.
Be right.
Yeah, got to be right.
Now, how do we know, just devil's advocate, how do we know she's talking about K. Michelle?
No, here's the thing. Ooh. This was a good picture.
All right.
Let me say this. I haven't seen this in a while. I haven't seen this in my old age.
Now, how do we know she's talking about K. Michelle then?
But that's what the fans assume.
Mm-hmm.
The fans assume that.
Yeah.
The fans did that.
Yeah.
And so because the fans did that, they said something.
Stirred.
It did. And K. Michelle is definitely going to respond. I don't have, do we have any of her responses?
No, we didn't get her response.
Okay, because she put up a Muppet thing.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy.
But here's the thing.
Hold on, I could try to see if I can find
Now, I love this Beyonce album.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that.
Bitch.
That Two Hands to Heaven?
Bitch,
that's my favorite song.
Let me explain something.
Followed by that one with Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
I love Blackbird. I mean, I really think it's great.
It is.
But my point though is, would a Tamar or somebody else, if they didn't really like Beyonce's album, would they say it? Because it's not popular opinion to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like you see people in the comments saying, "Oh, Beyonce's overrated." But people who are in the public, they don't necessarily say stuff like that because it's not popular to say it. You know what I mean? And so it goes back to like other conversations that we've had where sometimes we critique Black art or artists, and it's sometimes construed as hate
and shade
when sometimes it's not. It's just an opinion.
Well, Beyonce and Parkwood made the statement of, this is not a country album. This is a Beyonce album.
And this is where I'm about to go with this. Before we got on the show, or we may have been on the show.
Yeah.
I was saying that on Max, there's something called, what did I say it was called? It must have just got released.
It did.
But that shit was so fascinating that I told you, I'm a Beyonce fan for different reasons. Like, I don't count myself as like a Beehive person, meaning like, that I have all of the albums and I know all of the dance moves. That's not what I'm saying. I follow the way that woman put stuff together.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like I like to see the behind the scenes stuff. The machine.
Like
there you go.
Like she's a machine.
I like to see the backside of her stuff. And so when I was driving over here, there's something on Max, and it's called
he was looking at it.
Call Me Country. And I was watching it, and I'm gonna tell you what I really got from this. She's saying, I don't give a fuck what y'all call country. This is country to me. This is country because, bitch, I said it's country. And it's country, bitch, because I'm black and country music originated with us.
Bitch, and I'm from Texas.
Okay.
Yes.
That.
Yeah. And I'm from Texas, bitch.
Yeah, and like, I realize that she's using her influence, her power, her success, all of those things to open the door for any black artist to come through and say, bitch, I said y'all can come on through here now. I done made a way, bitch. Come on through here. That's the way I see it. You know, and like I told you guys before, when I went to see her, it may have been before I went to see her. I flew to Houston to see it. But it may have been before that. But when I saw, remember when that video?
Get all the slides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that video came,
they bad, ain't it?
Yeah.
When that video
Michelle went hard.
Where she says, remember I said the other week where she said, I'm grateful for all of the shit me and my husband's been through, and I'm grateful for the ladies of Destiny's Child. That whole little thing she said, I started praying for that lady then. Because I don't think and I've recently started keeping Amanda Seales close to my heart too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we think about the heaviness of the weight that they carry. It goes back to what we were saying yesterday about Laverne, you and Laverne.
Yeah.
Because you were the first trans girl that became really famous for pornography and adult film and da-da-da-da. And then Laverne Cox was out there on that reality show with Diddy and then went on Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
It's almost like the trans community expected you to be a certain way. They expected her to be a certain way. And black people expect Beyonce to be a certain way.
Yes.
Black people expect Oprah to be a certain way. And the truth is,
they expect Tyler Perry to be.
They expect was that for me?
It was.
I don't expect Tyler to be a certain way. I just want his work to be better. I just don't want to see the bone mic hanging down. That's all.
It ain't. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, so,
but
sorry, Trey. If there's a video, if you have my Instagram, just send it to my.
Just put the pictures up. We don't need all that.
Okay.
We halfway through the thing now, and we're gonna go on to the Braxton.
Yes, we have to. Where is that comment? We have to, as black people, we have to take care of each other, and that's what I'm saying. Like when I think about how some of us did Whitney. And even a Michael Jackson, if you will.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like sometimes we just, the only way I can explain it, it's like we sometimes live vicariously through our stars, our heroes. And because we're living vicariously through them, we sometimes want them to take the dream in the direction that we want them to take it in.
Yeah.
And the truth is, it's their dream. So they get to take it where they want to take it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, if you want to take your vision in a different direction, then you have to do that. It's like when people look at this show and say, well, why they got to do this? And I don't understand why they got to
fag.
Right. Why you got to well,
why y'all over there calling? Why y'all, we don't
get your cellular device
and make you a show. Bitch, be the change you want to see.
And if you don't want us to eat on the channel, don't get on your channel and don't eat.
Because bitch, when my mama sent a plate down here, I'm fucking it up.
And we hungry.
We come here entertain y'all for 2 and 3 and 4 hours.
Bitch, we got to eat. We don't get no 15-minute break.
Ain't nothing. Y'all ain't giving us no money.
I got to pee right now.
Only skin poachers come through here and run us
Correct.
Run some change up on us.
I got to pee right now.
Go ahead, Craig. Go ahead and pee. I'll hold it down.
Can I go?
Go ahead and pee.
Okay.
You don't have to ask nobody around here. Go pee. And I'm about to pull my plate over here and bust my fish open. Hold on a second. Well, your hair itching?
Yeah.
Scratch your hair. You ain't got to ask nobody. Oh, that shit good.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Damn. That fish is good. You know how good fried chicken cold?
I just had some fish before I got here too. So this is my second plate.
What? You eating again, nigga?
Yeah. But it wasn't a big meal. It was just some fish, like they say in England, fish and chips.
Oh, you had that when you was out with the straights today? It's a good. It done got a little cold.
Really?
Yeah, turn it off, Mo. Mo can reach it. Got a little cold. They probably
the AC's on too.
Oh,
yeah. See, I feel the AC now. So K. Michelle responded.
Yeah.
Please post it.
So this is how it's.
I spy with my little leopard. Oh my God, what is going on? This is terrible.
Yeah, she was just. It didn't stop either. We have about a good 7 more slides.
Oh my God, this is awful. Go ahead.
The next one.
Oh shit. Who said this?
It's the second part to what she said on the first one I just played. I just put up. So this is the second page.
I don't speak on her, about her. We just aren't in the same circle. I don't think of her. She continues to bring me up in some way, throw her shade, then play victim. I'm just not going to keep playing with her. It's played out, but she will stop. I can overlook negativity all day, but don't keep poking at me, even at shows. I know everything you do and the fits you throw when I'm performing or asked. Everything. I don't say a word. I be quiet and saying, there's no reason for you to continue subs and jabs.
Oh my God.
For you to continue subs and jabs. It's like you have to be seen, even if it's shading and negativity. Bitter Betty. Live in your talent, not in your drama. Lesson I had to learn and worked out for me. I have a right to defend and be sick of your shit. I finally say in front of everyone, leave me alone or else. I stand on that. You should try it. You're 9 whole years older than me. You should set an example of some sort. Now go play victim.
Oof.
Yikes.
Now listen.
You don't
go ahead. What's the next one?
It's something else?
Okay, that
was the first one, right?
There's somebody that's also, I think one of her fans, I guess they tagged her in it. And they're basically saying
we've been down that road.
Oh, go ahead, Ma. I don't like that.
Then she has more to say here.
Now I'm going back into my place of slumber, peace, and positivity. I have some goals to accomplish, and I'm grateful for every blessing I'm receiving. I could go there, but I'm going back to minding my business and singing these songs. I've grown, I've healed, but I'm not weak. Leave me alone. I'll turn the other cheek, but I'll slap yours first.
Shit.
And then Tamar replied.
Oh, Tamar did reply.
She said, I absolutely was not. I said a few artists. I paid homage to Beyonce for bringing positive attention to country music. There are people who I don't address and don't mention in shade to keep mess away. Where was all this chatter when my song went #1? I mind my business and go to work.
And then last and least.
I wasn't speaking about you. I would have said your name. I was speaking of country black music that I have heard before that I didn't enjoy. I wish you the best on all your future endeavors. I only want to beef with the devil, the end.
And that's it.
I don't know. And again, like I said at the top, like, how do we know she was speaking about K. Michelle? I know that the fans kind of drummed that up and sent that to K. Michelle or tagged her or whatever, but I don't know.
Shit. Shit.
I mean, I would hope not. You know what I mean?
Shit, Craig.
That was a lot.
It was. God damn.
That was a lot. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I love Tamar. I love her music. I just feel like some ways, and again, I don't know if that was intended towards K. Michelle or not.
But can I just really quickly step in and say, have you heard K. Michelle's country music?
First of all, that bitch sings.
Have you heard her country music?
I've heard like the pieces that she's put out. Yeah,
bitch.
She hasn't put out a full album yet, right?
She's getting ready to.
Right. She's put out singles.
I mean, people in the comments were saying it was good.
There are songs.
I love K. Michelle's voice.
There are songs that she has that sound really good.
The girl sings.
Yes, and there are songs that I said, okay, now this fits. This actually fits her voice.
Mm-hmm.
That I was like, shit, this shit sound good.
Yeah. And see, that's what I'm saying. When Beyonce put this album out, it definitely opened the door for K. Michelle, even though K had been working on putting out a country album, but she was getting a lot of pushback from labels and Nashville. And so now that Beyonce has done it and has done it successfully, I mean, I hate to say it, but you know, entertainment is a bandwagon kind of business. Like once they see somebody's able to do it, then they want to replicate it.
But then there's people that are one of one though. But my thing is, I've listened to some of the stuff from her, and it sounds good.
Right. And Beyonce sent flowers to K. Michelle.
Yes.
I saw that.
And so I don't know. Listen, I got people that I'm gonna never fuck with to the end. That if I don't like Tasha K, bitch, don't bring her up, because I'm gonna tear her up every time I read her husband, her children. I'm now I'm not really a Just fan, so, and I try to stay away from that because I don't want to go down that dark path. Because I will read her, the Butch Queens that she was dating, the new baby. I don't want to do that. So I be saying, y'all don't even bring that stuff in my area because I'm on that type of time. And I don't give a fuck because ain't nobody gonna whoop me.
Right.
You understand what I'm talking about? And so that's why I be like, there's just some people who you ain't on that type of time with. And so maybe she see Tamar and she just ain't on that type of time. Anything that she think that is directed to her, maybe she just not on that type of time.
She's just triggered by stuff that's what you're saying. Maybe she's triggered by stuff that maybe not be intended for her from Tamar. But my thing is, I feel like all of this public fodder and stuff seems to precede Tamar's music. Like, I think people see her more. I think when people think about her, and I could be wrong, I think that when people think about her, they think about her reality TV stuff and her bickering that happens in the spotlight before they think of her music.
Speaking of the reality TV show, now Mo is the time. Now, Mo, now.
Oh well, I had to delete something to get this stuff in here.
Well, you need to put your glasses on, keep Pookie.
No, I
okay, well, delete that because we ain't talking about that.
I have to delete all this before
I go ahead, man. We just 1 second, y'all. Give us a second.
Really?
Craig, can you help Mo out and go delete that other stuff that we talked about already? Because he can't really see.
I can see it, but I have to.
Why you wouldn't wear your glasses at work? Is it because it's not a real job to you? But Friday your check be clear, right?
Do you ever dock his pay?
You know, it's 2024.
Yeah, I think you should dock his pay. You know, when he fucks up like this.
Go there and just delete the stuff we done already talked about. Did we talk about that? Okay, did that too. Help him out. Help him with the pillows roller.
This is the story right here we were talking about.
Hey, all right. So
we love you, Bo.
We do.
Because I just put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
We know. We were watching you from here. Help him with the pillows. Boy, they gonna tell you up in the comments, I promise you. And he can say, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Shall they tear me up too? Today is just your turn. But now they were tearing them up. That of course, WeTV is bringing back the Braxton Family Value. I will say that I watched every single episode when it was on the air before.
I believe that this is their flagship show that they should return back. I love WeTV, and I love WeTV for the opportunities they give me, all the opportunities that they give me, and the opportunities that they will be giving me in the future. But I just feel like that Mama June.
Wait, what girl?
I feel like Mama June is ready.
Before that.
Oh, all the opportunities that they're going to give me in the future.
That part.
I feel that Mama June has ran its course.
Girl. WeTV, if y'all don't take that off the air.
Or just slide us either before or after.
Probably after.
Because
so we can.
Mama June, it's just, is that Middle America?
Girl.
That y'all keep talking about Middle America? Is that Middle? Y'all shouldn't have put us behind Love and Lock Up, hip hop, whatever that is. Hip hop.
Love and Lock Up.
No.
Love After Lock Up.
No, hip hop. What were we after? Hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
Growing Up Hip Hop.
Growing Up Hip Hop.
We should have been on after Mama June because that's an alternative show over there on Friday. I told y'all this when we were talking about the lineup, but that's another story. But go ahead. Go ahead, Craig. We talking about this.
But I love the Braxton family values. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you now.
Craig, come on now. Don't bite your tongue.
I'm not.
I'll get a call if I get one.
I'm just trying to choose my words. Pardon me. I do think that they were a little unfair to Tracy on there, though. God rest her soul. And that's what a lot of people were saying in the comments. They were tearing them up in the comments. They were like, what y'all coming back for? The way that y'all treated Tracy on here was unmentionable. I don't know if they're coming back to make good on a bad deal that they had from before, because one of their things when they were on before was they weren't getting paid the way that they should have gotten paid in comparison to the Kardashians. Right. But a couple things are at play. First of all, WeTV ain't got the kind of money that E has.
Right.
Where the Braxtons were.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you can't expect WeTV to pay you what ETV is able to pay the Braxtons.
I mean
the Kardashians. Yes, I'm sorry. And then also, if we're going to be honest, the viewership was different. The Kardashians were getting a lot more viewership.
Well, because it's the tube is different.
Correct.
The tube is different.
Correct.
It's different. They're pushing it out to a different tube.
Correct.
You know.
And so, like I said, I watched every single episode of the Braxtons, and I remember when Tracy was the only one that filmed. Because that's when they were going through their contractual shit with the Braxtons were going through their contractual shit with WeTV, and they were trying to force them to pay them more money, blah, 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 blah. And so they were like, well, we're not filming today. But Tracy showed up, and the way that they alienated her, that was one of the instances. The way that they alienated her because they felt like she went against them. And, there were a lot. I know that these dynamics do happen in families. We're not going to act like sometimes that doesn't happen in our families, but it was just kind of hard to watch on TV. It was kind of hard. You know what I mean? Like, because first of all, if I'm being completely honest, I do feel like Tracy still had some leftover feelings about them going on and making it. And she was a young mother. She had gotten married. That was the choice that she made. Those are the choices that she made for her life. Uh-huh. And even though she said, y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, I still think she felt away. And not to say that it was their fault that they went on and, lived out their career and did what they did. But I just feel like because their lives went on and did other things and they experienced other things. Tracy was still back home in Maryland. And even though she was living her life, but here's the thing, Tracy was the only one that had a marriage that lasted. So it's like you gotta look at, you know what I mean? Like they may have had the success and the fame, but she had the family life. She had the family life. She's the only one that, like when she passed away, she was still married to her husband.
I loved her.
Yeah.
I loved her.
And none of them sustained in a relationship. So it was almost like
Tony in a relationship now, ain't she?
Yeah, now, but it
With
didn't
who?
sustain. What I'm saying is Tracy was still with that same man.
No, she's not in a relationship. She said they're not in a relationship.
I thought they were still together.
I'm still wearing your name.
Wearing
your name.
I don't know. I don't know what this reboot would look like. But it's you know what's sad to me also is how that reality show tore their family apart.
Found myself a good man. I'm over you.
Why are you such a mess?
I said I found me a new nigga, and the papers I do.
Trina is married now. What I'm saying is Tracy was the only one who was married to the same person, and that relationship sustained. Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she's the only one that had one consistent relationship. Trina was with that Gabe.
What's wrong with you? Sorry, Craig. What's wrong with you, man?
Now I'm glad to say my name is about to change. All because I'm sure wherever your name, wherever your name.
What was that?
No.
What was that? No,
that was a patty push. The papers are on the way. You can't be looking for them any day.
Okay.
You being a mess right now.
I'm sure. Where your name? You said somebody was with a gay? Who? Wait a minute, Craig. I was over there. What happened? Who was with a gay?
Nobody. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no.
Craig, you said somebody was with one.
No, I did not.
You said somebody was married to a gay.
Thank you, Keith. It's like they just be trying to not hear what I be saying.
No, you see, man, over here.
No, I don't mean y'all. I mean the comments.
She wasn't paying attention.
Who was gay?
Nobody was gay.
No, I said Trina was married to Gabe.
Oh, because I was like, what?
Gabe. Yeah. Gabe.
You see?
Now I'm glad to say my name is about to change. Because.
What was that note?
Because I'm still wherever your name. Wherever your name.
Come on, Ann Nesbitt.
Bitch. You talking about a throat?
Okay.
Found myself a good man. Now I'm over you.
Yes, Gabe passed away. He had cancer.
Oh, damn.
But by the time he passed away, I think he and Trina had divorced.
Having coffee.
It's 10. Maddie, it's 10.
It's coffee.
At
But
night.
that episode when Iyanla was on there, that was my shit.
I'm so happy. Give me that. So what, Iyanla, you came over there. Did she fix the children line?
Girl.
Where's
Miss E fixed Tamar. She said, wait a minute. Calm down. You are going to respect her because she is an elder. So I don't deserve respect. Wait a minute. That mama said, wait a minute. She said, you say one more thing and I got you. That's what Mama E told Tamar. And Trina said, but Mama, she said, Trina, I got this. She said, okay, Mama.
Oh, you watch.
Bitch.
Can you read that for us again, please?
She said, wait a minute. You are going to respect Iyanla because she is your elder. So I don't deserve respect. That's Tamar. And then Trina was like, but Mama, she said, Trina, I got this. She said, you say one more word.
And I got you.
And I got you. That's what she said to Tamar. She said, I'm going to smack the piss out of you.
Craig, but you got... And the Emmy nomination goes to...
That was my favorite scene.
Girl, I want to award you for that.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Free and clear.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But that was one of my favorite episodes. But yeah. Because Iyanla was like, well, who gets to correct her? Who gets to correct her? That's what Iyanla said about Tamar.
Now you're going to have me go back and watch
Bitch.
That was the episode, Craig?
Bitch.
That was the episode?
Yes, God.
I remember the episode that we sat on our seat for what I really want the show to come back.
I do too. I enjoyed it.
I remember the episode where me and my mother sat on the edge of our seats when Tamar spoke about her stepmom and all that stuff. And my mama was sitting there watching, like they were still trying to heal from the daddy.
Yeah,
going on to that new woman and bringing that new woman into their lives. And like me and my mama sat there and watched that stuff. My mama was on the edge.
Yeah,
watching that, you know, and it was like it was so many learning.
Opportunities.
You know, opportunities. So many moments, like here on this show.
Teachable moments.
Teachable moments. We're black. It can be learnable. You go to school to learn. Learn me. Find myself a good man. Now I'm over you. You mistreated me, baby.
Miss Juanita.
That was her name. Not buying them though. Speaking of
Juanita had her own problems.
Speaking of Juanita buying them,
she ain't been the same since that parking lot that time.
What happened in the parking lot?
Remember that man that she was married to got to fighting on her in that parking lot?
He ain't fight on. He whooped her ass. It's a difference. He didn't fight on her. He whooped her ass. And the cussing pastor sat right over there in that corner, back there in that back room, and said, "Bitch, since she's got all this, since she can see it prophesy, so but why she didn't see that fist coming to whoop her ass with that man?" And I fell out all over that table. No, but you know why she couldn't see that ass whooping coming? Because she was so busy seeing the punks out there in the audience to try to send them home from church. That's why all these prophets and prophetess can't see the trouble that's going on. They like, they too busy out there looking at the congregation with all the punks, sissies, fags, and homosexuals out there that they want to send home from Christ. And when my God, when my God comes back and splits the sky, the very elite will not be lifted up in the rapture. The very elite will not be lifted up in the rapture. I need you to understand that the very elite will not be lifted up in the rapture. Because they turn so many people away from the ever-living love of God. They turn so many people away from God with religion and not relationship. The very elite shall be here trying to grasp for food. The very elite will be over here, honey, being tempted with the mark of the beast. Hey, the very elite.
Right. In the streets, it says she was a lesbian anyway. What was that?
Girl. They had said she was a dagger of boom.
A truck driving lesbian.
Bernice.
Right, the kind that wear plaid shirts.
Bernice them.
Drives a Subaru.
Oh my God. Why not a Bronco?
I don't know. The lesbians
a Ford
like,
Explorer.
Lesbians like them Subarus.
No, they like Navigators too.
The black ones do. The white ones like the Subarus. And the white ones like them sandals that look like you rock climbing. You know them rock climbing sandals? Them white lesbians love them rock climbing sandals. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about. They all strappy. Got the grip on the bottom. Bitch, are they sandals or sneakers? Girl, are they sandals or sneakers?
Girl, speaking of if they sandals or sneakers, let's talk about those pointed shoes that Kim Burrell wear. Baby, I don't know how we moved from the church.
Girl, we here now.
We here now.
Girl, look like Kim is on Ozempic.
Baby, Ozempic. You know, bitch. Yeah, when I say she's small and thin and bobbleheaded like a motherfucker around there, bitch. When I say that bitch is bobbleheaded like a motherfucker. That whole head bigger than her shoes.
Girl, I had to pause.
That bitch
Girl.
But she was out there singing though. I want to hear.
She said, "You motherfucking faggots ain't gonna keep talking about my weight."
They gonna be talking about my weight and my hair. Because if my hair gets smaller, maybe the wig will too.
Right.
Maybe I can get a shortcut, honey. Baby, the way Yolanda had said, not me.
What'd she say?
The way Yolanda said, not me. I don't play with the gays like that. You may.
Right. And
she went up there on Tamara Hall and Tamara pulled her together.
Really? Wait, what happened? I didn't see that.
Honey, Yolanda Adams is my friend.
What happened?
Yolanda Adams is my friend. No, that's tell about Yolanda Adams is my friend. You're not gonna get up here and slang her up under the bus like that.
I like Yolanda. I ain't saying nothing about Yolanda.
I'm talking about that's what Tamara. I mean, Tamara had let her. Yolanda Adams is my friend.
Oh, that's what she told Kim.
Honey got up there and tried to let the girls
Oh, I got to dig that clip up.
Tried to say the Tamara wasn't playing with motherfuckers.
Oh, I got to look that up.
Bitch threw her tried to throw Yolanda them up on the bus.
What was she trying to say about Yolanda?
Honey, it was very much so, girl. Like that she
Kim is a bitter woman.
That she threw that they threw her. All of them felt the way she felt about the Fagos, but she was the only one that had the nerve, the gut. Girl, phone right there. Look it up.
Girl, let me
look it up.
You ain't said nothing but a word.
They say Tamara snatched Kim back in her place. Y'all know I watch shit that go on with Kimberly. Y'all know I don't favor her. Y'all already know that. I ain't liked her motherfucking ass ever since for Sunday's Best. When I used to watch Sunday's Best, I said, this a nasty motherfucking hoe right here.
Yes, she is.
This a nasty, evil, mean-spirited bitch right here. And that's them the type of motherfucking hoes that made me didn't want to go to church no more. Gave me she got a Tabitha spirit on her. Tabitha. You know, it ain't Tabitha, it's Tabitha.
She got these big ass glasses on here.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm gonna have to look at this later.
She got a seat, Craig.
To what I was speaking to first. Thank you for allowing me to come on today.
Okay, so some of the audience not laughing, some are. That was the reaction at the church. Some people laughed, some people didn't. Social media, these were some of the comments, Kim. And this is why people don't go to church. There was no Jesus in this. How are you going to preach the word and put people down at the same time? That's not righteous.
Hallelujah.
How do you feel now?
How do I feel now?
Today.
I feel great.
Right.
Because my intent, to what I was speaking to first, thank you for allowing me to come on and asking me to come on.
Of course.
And
she
taking
had to
into
clarify, you
consideration
asked
that there's
me.
always more than one side. There's a jargon that happens in church, that the charismatic Black church, there's a lingo. And certain things we say that we fully understand, which it almost feels like when you see those cameras in church now, it's an intrusion upon that, because for those who don't understand it, they're going to misinterpret what it means.
No, nobody misinterprets what you do.
I've held on to my faith too long to deliberately hurt people. I'm not in any way mentally, spiritually, physically challenged to the degree that I have to choose people to be mean to. So overall, when you have more than one person giving their opinion about one other person, the majority probably is going to win. A lot of people get on the bandwagon. And so when you ask me, how do I feel? Do you mean about my words now, or about how it made people feel?
You know what the fuck she mean? About your
I feel
words.
the same way I felt that night. My intentions were pure. I was making an analogy. Actually, I was honoring the pastor about being there. And I was making an analogy about his personality. I just didn't word it to whereas they would understand it.
Were you riffing? Was that ad-libbed? Or did you know you were going to say that when you went on the...
It was completely ad-libbed. Yeah, I didn't have a plan to talk to a certain thing. It was a form of encouragement is what it was to those who could hear in that way. There are some people who go, you telling people not to live in a trailer home? That's not what I said. I compared a trailer home to mansion living. It was metaphorically speaking. Everybody wanted to turn my words into accusing people that if you have a certain kind of financial status, that I was speaking against that, which is so far from the truth.
You're gonna have to see her pull her together.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that.
You have to watch the rest of the clip. But bitch,
she's nasty.
So nasty, so rude.
Right. Nephew's a nasty bitch. That's what Yama said.
But let me tell you something, right? Those church people are like that, are so conditioned to do that, and that's it's embedded. Some bitch passed that to her.
Yeah.
Some church bitch passed that shit to her, and she walks around with that way because she's seen another church bitch doing that, and they think that they're in this righteous place or this place of holier than thou place,
right,
and that their seat is so secure in the heavenly gates. You get what I'm saying? And again, I'm gonna go back to say the very elite gonna be battling about the mark of the beast. That's gonna miss the rap. The very elite. That's what the book says. We are talking according to the book. See, I ain't even over here acting. Bitch, y'all already done condemn me, so I'm gonna be looking up while y'all coming down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be looking up, getting the grease ready. Come on, girl. You might as well ate that pussy live, bitch. You in here anyway.
Stir the pot.
Come on, girl. Come on down here, girl. It's hot.
Okay.
Come on here, suck up some of this heat, bitch.
It's like a sauna.
Right.
Bring your big ass on down here and suck up some of this heat. You don't need no Ozempic or nothing down here. Bitch, you don't even need no wig. Come on down here, girl.
You don't need no what?
You don't even need no wig, bitch. Come on down here, girl.
Yeah, because that glue ain't gonna stay
That
on
glue
your
ain't
head.
gonna stay on, girl. Come on down here. The very elite.
Okay.
I'll be looking up. Wait, come on down, girl. Come on here with the pumps. Bitch, we in here, James.
Girl, we down here dancing and J setting and shit.
Jet setting, girl. High kicking, splitting, sucking dick.
Oh God.
Sucking eternal dicks. They got a little fire on them, but come on here.
Okay.
It may burn a little.
It may burn going down, but come on here. We do.
Girl, our reporter sent us the clip, girl.
People can call you. I would have much preferred, especially dealing with gospel, Yolanda Adams, who we're both from Houston, Texas, to pick up the cell phone and say, hey, I have a career to save, and I can't agree with your stance right now. I need to say something different to my public. So I would have preferred that, to call to say, we've been in the gospel game too long together, and this is negative. This looks really, really bad. So I'm not going to be able to affiliate with you. I would have respected it and said, hey, do what you got to do, but at least we have an understanding.
Well, I mean, and let me be clear here. Yolanda is a friend of mine as well. But I am also from Texas.
Oh, okay.
And I did not want to turn this into because I don't know what happened behind the scenes. When I was asking if you wanted more time for it, you said there was more of a backstory to what you said on the pulpit, not the interpersonal relationships of two people that you're now here with me and another person I care about.
Bitch.
Right.
Don't bring her up. Don't try to come on my motherfucking show and throw her up under there because I asked you before, did you have a backstory that you want to tell without using it? Don't come up here trying to throw that girl up under the bus like
Right.
that.
She ain't got no friends. That's a lonely, bitter, evil woman.
It says a lot when nobody likes you, so.
Right.
Come on down, girl. The dicks is hot, girl. The dicks is hot and the pussies is even hotter.
It's a little spicy going
It's a
down.
little spicy going down, girl, but just burp.
Look, girl, don't mind the fags. They just down here J setting and
We
stuff.
waiting on you, girl. Yes, ma'am. Come on down here and preach, girl.
Girl, they playing a lot of Beyonce Renaissance too, girl.
Oh, yes, ma'am. What's the song she on? Never win it that. Bitch, come on here and sing.
Okay.
Come on here. Girl, we love that your voice on earth. Come on down here and sing.
Dude.
Sing them real songs you wanted to sing. Bitch.
Oh.
Dude. Anyway, so let's go on to the next thing, child. We had to skip right with the church.
We sure did.
That was an impromptu. Speaking of the church, go on down there. Or go down right there. Go start from the bottom. Right there. Up. Right there.
Right there.
Speaking of church, we
Now,
got
who
the first family, honey, of the Pentecostal of the supermarket suite.
Don't do that.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait. Who is this?
The first family of the Pentecostal of the supermarket suite.
Of the what?
The supermarket suite.
Put the family up, please.
First family. And so we got the Jacks.
The Johnsons.
The Johnsons.
You're about to say the Jacksons, weren't you?
Bitch, when I tell you EJ is towering over the girls, honey.
Yeah.
But I tell you, bitch, that she gives me very much so the supermodel of the world.
Girl, I am still on the part where you said the first family of the supermarket suite.
It is, you know. And so,
She about the same size as her dad.
Honey, she's bigger than her dad.
Oh.
She is.
But who didn't see this coming? So is EJ transitioning?
I don't know. Now somebody said EJ body is T. Go back, Mo. We didn't tell you to take it. We analyzing this. We analyze. Now, bitch, when that hoe gets some big triple E titties, bitch.
Girl, she got her stretch net
Bitch,
pants.
you don't see it. That's a rich bitch.
You better know it.
That is a rich bitch right there. That's a rich bitch. Very, very rich bitch.
Mm-hmm. Who is the gentleman standing back there?
I don't know.
I think that's maybe one of his sons, or maybe his. I don't know.
I don't know who all these other people are.
I don't know.
Those are his kids, aren't they? Like this is his wife. I know.
Yeah, that's Cookie.
Yes, Miss Cookie.
But
Let me tell you something. Miss Cookie said, "Bitch, honey, he was diagnosed, and I'm not going anywhere because I ain't got it, bitch." And I commend her, bitch. I adore her, and I love her for being right in that mix with that. She was like, "Bitch, I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not letting nothing move me, bitch."
Okay, so that is his son.
They saying that's Magic's oldest son,
and this, I guess this is his mother.
and I guess EJ is his oldest daughter.
Very much so. Very much so. But EJ tearing the white pants up though, bitch. I'm sorry.
Bitch, he ain't even related to them. Do you see that gap between
Bitch, that
them
gap, he's still
and
there
that
like,
woman?
girl, on that yacht. But bitch, are you not grasping that yacht?
Bitch, I see it. Look at that background.
Bitch, in the south of France, girl.
Bitch.
You don't see that yacht
Okay.
backed up there in that south of France.
Well, I mean, there are some other pictures of EJ and dressed up. You want me to put it up?
Yes, bitch, EJ is snatched, honey. Bitch, get into it. Get into all that money.
Girl, she got on her short.
Bitch,
Toni
she got on her
Braxton hair.
motherfucking short Toni Braxton hair with sprinkled with a bit of Renaissance illusions down there, all wrapped around, honey, draping over. Yeah, get into that coin.
Yes, indeed.
Bitch, get into that coin, bitch.
Oh, she's pigeon toe fish.
Bitch, get into that coin in that nasty boot.
What is it, girl?
That nasty boot. Bitch, get into that.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I will say that I absolutely adore Magic for embracing EJ. I really do. I mean, like the nonverbal communication that sends to the world, because there's a black father somewhere who embraced his child because Magic did.
That's right. In the same way, in the same way I feel with Zaya.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
You know, to pivot into that just a bit, I saw some stories somewhere where people were having a conversation. I think Mo, did you bring this to my attention? Or did I send it to you? Or were we talking? It wasn't me and G. I don't know. Where they were talking about men that paint their nails. Could you date men that paint their nails? Was it us talking about this? Was it? No, because somebody
That
on
conversation sounds familiar.
I think somebody sent it to me on Twitter, like, because I saw a bunch of men, like, and it made me think because Dwayne Wade paints his nails,
Right.
And then there's other people that paint their nails, like other.
We were just talking about that, and they were saying
Drake paints his nails.
I ain't gonna front Kendrick pulled Drake together, bitch.
Oh yeah, you heard that?
Bitch, you know bitch, Kendrick pulled Drake together.
Kendrick Lamar sure
I'm
did.
sorry, girl. I'm sorry. When I tell you that Kendrick gathered Drake like your hair's gathered up in that ponytail right here.
He sure did.
When I tell you he gathered him like your hair is gathered up, honey. When I tell you, bitch, that Kendrick gathered him, honey, like the children were gathered together for the supermarket sweep and checked him out.
He was gathered like what?
Chris, like the children were gathered together at the supermarket sweep, bitch. When I tell you he had gathered him together, girl, like Coachella, they're gathered at the stage.
They said Kendrick dragged Aubrey.
Well, first of all, Kendrick is brilliant.
He is.
Let's just start there. So his wordplay is just on another level.
And funny enough, he actually dubbed that rap down so people could really grasp what he was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you're right. He got Drake.
Bitch, gathered. It's no such thing as he was gathered.
Yeah.
When I tell you he congregation Drake,
Yes, he
gathered,
did.
honey. Congregation, gathered, honey. When I tell you he did Drake like the rapture, gathered the girls and took them out.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Kind of like Chris Brown gathered Quavo.
Yeah,
correct.
Right. It was on that level.
Gathered him like a tight braider does. With no edges, bitch, and small 4C hair. Gathered
right
by the tips and took it back.
The way black women are gathering Eben or Eben, that black care product owned by the Koreans. Baby, when I say I'm so proud of you black women, y'all are not playing over there on TikTok. They say, oh, we're not buying none of that shit no more. But see, this is how you come together. This is how you come together and divest. This is how you get reactions.
Bitch, gathered like Kimberell's toes be in those gnome shoes, bitch. Gathered.
Right.
Gathered like that. Have you ever seen Kimberell in those pointy toe shoes?
I've never
Like
seen
this.
that.
Bitch, those feet are gathered.
That hurt. Oh.
Gathered. Girl.
Oh my God.
Gathered, honey.
But yes, Miss EJ.
Oh my God, my head.
Gathered.
Okay.
Like when Jerome braided your hair and gathered all your hair together and pulled it up in that ponytail and it's stuck like this. Like you're gathered up over there.
Okay.
Gathered.
Yes, indeed.
Bitch. But let's talk about how. Oh, that's right. Gathered like the government gathering Tasha K's bank statements together over there in that bankruptcy court. Gathered. I told you that bitch going to jail. Gathered like the motherfucking, like they're gonna come gather her ass up out of her home, bitch, and take her down there, bitch, to the motherfucking police station to send her ass off for perjury. Gathered like that.
Oh my goodness.
Gathering her up. Gathered like that.
Oh my God.
Huh?
I didn't say a word. Didn't say a word.
Gathered like those people did together and sent R. Kelly off to his great escape. Gathered.
And the way they're gathering Puffy now.
Gathering. The great gather.
Oh, the great gathering.
Baby. Not the great Gatsby, but the great gathering.
The great gathering.
Not the great Gatsby, the great gathering.
Gathering. A pulling of things together.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Expeditiously. Expeditiously. Simultaneously, honey. Abruptly.
And a little pile.
Gathering. Right.
Rake it together, niece.
Bitch.
Okay.
The word of the day, honey, is gathered.
Not gathered like Miss Netta's toes in them sandals.
Don't see, Craig.
That's in the comments. That's up here.
Maddie, somebody put
That is up here.
Maddie, somebody did.
That
put
is up there.
Somebody did put that up there, and I put it up there because they gave out. They put money to it, so I
But I'm picking up what you're putting down, K James. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh my God.
I'm reading the comments.
Girl.
It was on the comments, Maddie. It was. That's not Craig Paul. That's not Craig Paul.
Gather like we did all that Queen Supreme Court money, honey, after that bitch left. Gather!
Now that we did. Now that we did.
Gather it out!
Yes, we did. Girl, we had devastated Texas.
You might have left it on the floor, but we gathered it out, girl.
You may have what, girl?
You may have left it on the floor, but we gathered it out, girl.
You may have done what, girl?
You may have left it on the floor, but we gathered it out, girl.
What was that,
You
girl?
may have left it on the floor, but we gathered it out, girl. Gather.
Calgon, take me away.
Gather.
Baby, that was a come up right there, bitch.
And to this day, we still gathering.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Praise him.
Woo, baby. When I tell we combined forces,
They said trademark the Great Gathering.
Right. Right.
Bitch.
Oh
my God. Man, my God. So we were talking about the nails and stuff like that, and I just and the emphasis on men, wearing nails,
color.
Mo, would you paint your nails? I'd like to.
What?
Paint your nails. Can I do it? I'd like to see what they look.
Particularly, the most I've ever done is gotten
acrylic. I mean, not acrylic. You mean like the
yeah, because I got
a manicure.
A friend of mine, she took me to get my nails done.
I'd like to paint your nails, Mo. I like actually your toenail.
Why? You see, you always being messy. You are forever being. Why? You didn't say your toenails. You said your toenail.
Black.
And I know which one you're talking about.
Yes, the one I healed while you were sleeping.
But in certain countries, especially like in certain African countries, they use body paint and stuff like that. And I don't know about nails. Do they paint their nails in certain African cultures or countries?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know they'll do body art and stuff like that, but but again, it goes back to something that I said here a few weeks ago, whenever it was. Straight men are expected to be linear. They can't experiment with color, even colored clothing, right? They can't experiment with their hair. They can't be interested in the arts, creative arts, whether it's dancing or theater.
Well, Fat Joe just had a whole statement because somebody put in the comment. I wanted to put it on the show. He had a whole statement, and I saw it on the Gay magazine, where he was talking about like now is it the end thing to follow the beyond like if you say and he used Nicki Minaj and Beyonce as examples of following the thing, like if you are into the things, and now the men are it's basically what he was saying, pandering to the world,
right?
Kind of like who I love a lot.
Who?
If I was a bad bitch, I'd want to fuck me too. I'd want to fuck me too. I'd want to fuck me too. To me.
I think he paints his nails.
I sat behind him at the VMAs.
Oh, really?
We were at the VMAs. I sat behind him, and he was so nice. He was very nice, very sexy, bitch. Because if I was the bad bitch, I would have fucked me too.
I don't think that's anything to raise your brow about, though. If a straight guy or if a guy paints his nails, but again, it goes back to gender norms.
Do you think that the men of now
are
have understood that the barbs buy, the beehives buy?
Oh, so you're saying men who are in entertainment, they have something to gain financially if they kind of pander to gay men or something, or the gay community, gay culture?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm sure they definitely
they
know.
said and folks gathered Fat Joseph.
Right.
They did.
Yeah.
He was gathered up like that fat that was left on him after that.
Lord.
After that bypass.
Really?
All the way up. He was gathered all the way up.
I'm not about to play with you.
He was gathered all the way up.
You are a mess.
Did he have a bypass?
So you think he lost that weight naturally?
Girl, he may have been jogging and shit, girl.
Thank you. He might have been going to the gym.
So you think he lost all that weight naturally, girl?
He could have been jogging.
Girl, in moments like that. In moments.
You telling me he couldn't go to the gym then?
Is his head not bobbling?
Oh, they said he did Ozempic. That he did a gastric.
I need to pee.
So wait, he did Ozempic and the gastric bypass?
That was a Fat Joe. That woman called him Fat Joseph. He was that big. Fat Joseph. He leans all the way back. The same way that Fat Joe gathered a chair when he used to sit down.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta think, bro. That nigga running through me.
But wait a minute. But I mean, I definitely agree with you that there are guys
Don't do that.
who work in straight men who work in entertainment. Girl, she done turn that fan right back on.
Right.
Oh,
you see that? You knocking down the fan. All that ass.
I definitely think that there are straight men who work in entertainment who will pander to the gay community. But I don't know if I would venture to say that they're wearing nail polish, you know what I mean, to be more attractive.
But you don't think some? But you don't think some of them do that to try to gain like
I'm sure.
at least the fan base.
I'm sure. But then here's the thing. We got to think about it. Most of the stylists that came through like in the 90s, bad boy era and all that shit, most of the stylists were gay men. That's why you see a lot of hip hop artists who started to wear like scarves and shit. You know what I mean? How they would wrap the scarf around or whatever. Or they started wearing slimmer cut jeans, more tailored look. That's because most of the stylists were gay men. One of my friends was a stylist over there at Bad Boy. He did all of the videos and Puffy.
Oh, okay. Oh. You missed it out on Craig's story, Maddie.
I'm coming in right on time. Excuse me. Ooh. Thanks.
You have to do all that.
I did. I'm big in here.
I mean, he did Puffy's clothes.
Oh,
that's it.
One of my friends.
That's it.
Craig. That's all he did. You talking about the one that went back to the party that you told me? And sucked his dick through the boxers. You talking about that one? Oh.
Really, Maddie?
Wait.
Really, Maddie?
We live?
Oh.
Hold on, let me find the side. Hold on. I'm trying. I can't.
How you come in being messy?
Where the sign at?
What do you mean where the sign? I gave you all the signs.
I can't find it. It's over there. Craig, give me the one from under the blade. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Allegedly.
But yeah, so that's when you started to see, you know, a lot of hip hop artists really dressing more, because the trend at that time was a lot of gay boys were styling they weren't just styling the women, they weren't just styling the Mary J. Blige's and the Faith Evans and Little Kims, they were also styling the guys.
That's how Sean John came about, right?
Oh, really?
Right?
I never knew.
Didn't the Punks make the Sean John, or just Sean John did that?
Oh, really? For real?
Craig, you have more intel.
Yeah,
Craig has so much intel because his friend was over there in that hotel room.
Maddie, stop being messy. Stop being messy. Let Craig didn't say that happened.
Okay.
Craig didn't say that happened.
Okay. To cover our ass. Put what you want here, but this is. Girl. Y'all just working pussy, girl. Just don't want to say nothing.
Oh my goodness. You got Craig over this?
Girl, just don't want to say nothing, girl. You were gathered.
Girl, Your Honor, if you fast forward to that part of the video, I didn't say a word. I was just sitting there, Your Honor. Your Honor, I was barely breathing.
Girl, somebody done tweeted me this right here. It says developing. Here is the moment. Bitch, Twitter be having the chats. Developing. Here's the moment Miriam Rivera told contestants she was a transgender woman on Cruel reality show that pranks contestants into trying to date a transgender that they believe is a natural born woman. The show is titled "There's Something About Miriam" and has been pulled off the Sky streaming service. I mean, here's the thing, like as a girl, why would you sign up for that?
Right.
As a girl.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
As a girl, every opportunity that's presented to you, you don't have to take it.
And that kind of behavior is kind of dangerous.
Yeah, to be on television, you don't have to take everything, that comes your way to be on TV. You feel me? Especially when it boils down to shit like this.
Right.
Like, first of all, the men should have known there's something about Miriam. I would have been like, well, what's about her?
Right.
Especially we living in the time of bitch. You looking directly at it looks like the original. We living in a time of good surgery. And so why as a person of trans experience would you go on television or allow producers to create something like this to make the country, the world despise us even more or fall into the whole stigma and narrative that we are
out here trying to trick and fool.
We are Decepticons.
Right.
We're not just Transformers, we're Decepticons. We're the bad guys.
Really bad.
Literally, the bad guys.
Oh my God.
We're not just Transformers, we're Decepticons. It's
you can't be a prime?
No, they don't even create us out to be primes. They create us to be Decepticons, transforming into Decepticons. And so it's crazy that I see stuff like this and look at the comments. The comments are definitely evil. Definitely evil. And it burns me up when I hear girls go on to this look at people said this is not entertainment, it's the exploitation of all involved. Refrain from watching this garbage and express your disapproval with your remote. The producers should never work again. That's wrong. I saw this coming a while back. I figured at some point a trans would try to trick somebody into dating them. That's abuse, psychological abuse. It's like this stuff, and it just nobody is never going to see the good. You say it's an old show. I know, but somebody tagged me on that. But again, nobody is never going to see the good.
Right. Yeah.
They're never going to paint us in a good light. I don't give a fuck how good I do, how much shit goes on, and they're never ever gonna put that on up. They're like, yeah. This will definitely trend harder than any positivity that we could ever put out anywhere.
Right. Yeah.
I need a show where the people understand we don't have to trick niggas. We trick with niggas. We don't have to trick niggas. Niggas spend their money in our direction. We don't have to go out seeking men. We're seeked.
Saw it. Yes.
You're not going to gather me.
No, I'm not. I wasn't trying to.
We're seeked. We're seeked. Sunrise, don't help him out.
Trent also.
Don't help him out. We're seeked.
They all come in.
Look, somebody else Trent beat me to it.
They all come in and say,
we're seeked. We're not going to do that here. This is my show. We're seeked. I will not be ridiculed on this show. Which helps me segue into this next thing. I watched an artist. What's the artist's name? Was on stage and he was performing, and the gay dude rubbed his chest.
Oh yes, I don't know his name.
Did we put his name? We didn't put his name in the caption, did we? Who is what is it? Who is? I don't know. With so many people. Who is Scullababy?
That's the one that said he's
okay. Who is? Okay, I don't know. Who is?
I don't know who this guy.
JP Scullababy is the one that said, yeah, he doesn't swing that way.
Okay, right. So I watched. Do we have the video footage, or do we have what do we have?
No, it was. I don't think it was video footage.
It was video of him of the queen rubbing his chest.
Oh, I didn't think I got.
It's all right. We'll talk about it. It's okay. And he stopped the show because the queen rubbed his chest, and he stopped the show.
And a woman rubbed his chest too.
A queen, and then a woman, and then he stopped the show. He said, "Hey. I ain't trying to be funny," but his whole energy changed
when it was
when that motherfucking queen rubbed his chest, and I was like, "Why are you homosexuals? As many men fuck y'all on Jack, Grinder." Plenty of fish, hinged, hunched, Blackgate chat,
sniffy.
As many men that is fucking y'all in y'all ass.
You take your ass down to that homosexual's concert.
That straight man, straight
to his concert.
You take your homosexual ass down to that straight man's concert. Pay that money to get on the front row. Rub his chest as if he wouldn't have felt the calluses on your hands. Bitch, as he wouldn't have felt the calluses on your hands, as he wouldn't have spotted that temp fade on your head as he looked out to those calluses.
That Caesar haircut. Well, my thing is, why would you do that?
I wasn't finished, Craig.
Okay, go ahead.
With those Renaissance jackets on.
Those skinny jeans.
Those slim men's jeans on that big woman's man-made body. As much as you get fucked on Jack
in the park,
bitch, on Twitter,
the bathhouses,
the gym, that hence your hands are so calloused up.
In your car, Cypress Street, if you're in Atlanta,
girl,
the Pier, Christopher Street, if you're in New York,
girl,
Prospect Park, if you're in Brooklyn,
girl, in bathrooms on Twitter, and touch this man's chest as if he was going to say, "I'm fucking you next." Go ahead.
What else? I don't got no disrespect towards you, bro. I don't even know that way, though. Hey, yeah, we ain't gonna. Appreciate you, bro, but I don't do that, bro. I don't know that way.
And you see, security didn't see it at first, but once he was alerted, the other security was like, where he at? And then you would bring your homosexual ass to the internet. Had they whooped, stomped, they wouldn't have been justified for a touch. So
right.
I want to clear this up. But had they whooped, stomped, maimed, bludgeoned, I was bludgeoned, knocked, and did these things to you, and told us that you were gay bashed,
It's just like a few weeks ago down at the Woodruff. The gays go down. Well, it's really a first Friday at the museum, and it's a party and it's mixed, straight, gay, whatever. Well, there was a straight boy. I mean, a gay boy who, from what I heard, touched a straight boy's ass, and that straight boy whipped his ass.
And what happened?
We had the video up here. The gay boy touched the straight boy's ass, and the straight boy whipped his ass. Like, why are you touching people? Like, I just think it's inappropriate to touch people. Period. I wouldn't care if we were in a gay club. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Like, don't touch me. Like, that's not okay.
Well, here's the thing, Craig. The boy was all right. You saw the girl here.
He was
out there,
but he has agency of his own body. If he want to let the girl touch him, he can do that.
And I'm picking up what you putting down.
Yeah.
But what I'm also saying is, Punk, don't do that. Punk, don't do that.
Right.
And then be like, oh my God, help me. I was gay bashed. Because please believe, had that boy pointed, those security guards would have loved, would have basked in the opportunity to stomp you right there. Because they ain't want your gay ass in there any motherfucking way. But he handled it.
He did. I think he handled it
very respectfully. He handled it.
I think he did too.
It was that security guard that was saying, "Where he at? Where he at?"
Ready. And we'd have been covering that on PhagTawlk.
We sure would have.
Saying, the girl went down there and the trays whooped her.
Because we would have been covering it.
The trays whooped her. I remember me having a conversation, but here's the thing about some bodyguards, right? Some bodyguards have this built up thing where they want to whoop a punk anyway.
Yeah.
This one made me get into it the first time with have words about Faith Evans the first time. Did I say that name out loud?
You
okay.
did.
Well, this is what made me have words about Faith Evans the first time back in the day when I hosted
Drag. Wasn't it Drag?
Tempted to Touch in Vegas.
That was the first time.
That's the first time. I remember I never called her name, but I had made some comments about, she's a heterosexual woman and she brought her security guards with her, which she's supposed to have because she is a star. And the security guards were very aggressive. They were already in an environment possibly that they didn't want to be in because they were surrounded by so many homosexuals and they didn't want to be around. So I had made a video and I was talking about it and I was laying the security out and slightly her. And then we went to DragCon maybe I think it's a couple of weeks later. Because that video did traction. I never called her name. I just talked about the incident, and my statement was, in your career, your employees are a reflection of you.
Yes, indeed.
And if your employees that you bring there with you come in with aggression inside of their bodies towards homosexual people, transsexual people, then maybe you should rethink about the bookings that you take. Then I also
get different security when you go to those places.
Because if you're not checking them,
right?
Because they was it was very forceful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo. But here's another thing that I do. Come on, Craig. Can I continue to share?
Come on,
you faggots.
Who?
I'm talking about the FAGGOTS. You faggots that are club promoters and our event planners and all this stuff. You bring these hetero people who care absolutely nothing about us faggots and trainees, bull dykes and all that stuff. You bring these people in
and you pay these people
and you
all
pay
this
these
money.
People triple, quadruple. They quadruple and triple the amount to. You ready?
Now come on.
To entertain us. And they're only there for the check, which is fine because sometimes I show up for the coin only. But they allow their staff members to be aggressive, to already come with this. They bring their body. They come to be bodyguards, and this is the moment that you ready they can pounce.
Yeah.
Because they ain't never gonna be in a space with no punks anyway.
Uh-huh.
So this is the moment that they can be real overly aggressive.
Right.
So I should have directed my comments to them at the time, but at the time I was just freshly getting into being booked and all this stuff. And so I just felt some type of way. I was like, girl, so I made the video made its rounds, and then after the video made its rounds, we ran into each other at DragCon. And I had never call her out by name. I just called out the action or whatever. But obviously a hit dog hollered. Once the hit dog hollered, and we were at the DragCon, my very first DragCon back then, and she was like, "I'm not sitting me by her." So I proceeded after DragCon, and I wore her out.
She said she didn't want to sit by you.
No, she did. She did. Yes, but no, she didn't want to sit by me. Don't put her. I just told her.
You heard her say that,
honey. All I know is when I came out, there was commotion, and she was being moved. I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Chi-Chi was there. The former was there. But there was commotion going on. But if you can't be checked by your peoples, it wasn't a dig at you. It was screen your people. Bitch, they was out there pushing the girl. I seen this. They was shoving the girls, and I'm like, damn, you can't tell them, hey.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Hey, these my fans.
Right.
Hey, these are my fans. Hold on. Like, don't do that. Calm down. But again, to the faggot promoters, event planners, and all stuff that kill themselves scraping up the coin
to bring these people in.
But it's usually the black ones, because when the white ones do it, the white ones book within the gay community. But here's also the thing, and I'm not saying that the white ones are better, because usually white prides have heavier
More money,
heavier sponsors, so they can take the heavier sponsorship and book it. But whatever sponsorship they get, they invested in their gay celebrities.
Yeah. And
their gay celebrities. They invested in their gay celebrities.
Right. Where the black fag promoters
will get down and be like, well, man, I can't. And I'm like, no. If Jocelyn Hernandez is getting $62,000, bitch, you can give me this. And Jocelyn gonna immediately call you a motherfucking faggot, assist you something. She gonna immediately do it.
I mean, there was a period where all of those reality girls did. Kenya, Nene. All of them girls were saying stuff, but they were paying them to come just walk through the club.
Yeah, like 30,000, like
right.
40,000. It's just like,
and they usually,
and it's just like, nigga,
they stayed the whole
right.
time. They
Yeah,
stay for like
upcharging the fags.
Yeah, they just could come for like 15 minutes and then they go.
It's like, what? They don't even really want to be here anyway.
Right. And you pay them thousands and thousands of dollars. That's wild.
Marla.
Oh,
damn. Y'all got.
But I guess they figured that's who y'all want to see.
Well, I mean, but here's what you want to know. You want to know. Here's where the internalized homophobia and transphobia comes from. We rush down there and pay those ticket prices. Dog.
Come on, somebody.
Like no tea, no shade. I ain't gonna even say the punks, sissies, faggots, bull dykes, and everything else that them in car. They just so funny. They don't mean that. Yes, they do. Well, they going to hell anyway. I mean, I'm just going to get their money. I'm gonna be looking down from heaven at you in hell. That's why I'm gonna stand on this stage. I don't want to take too many pictures. Am I saying anything wrong?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. What else are we talking about, Craig? You had some more stuff there.
Yeah, we do have some more things here.
I'm sorry.
Do we have this video?
Yes.
Now that we might get that because it's happening in real time.
Okay, so we'll just talk about it. We don't need to show it anyway.
Okay.
So I had pulled this story.
Turn off that fan, Mo.
Because I thought it would be a great cautionary tale. And so this young woman, she was 27. She was shot and killed. She's from Baltimore, from my hometown. She's 27. She had a 4-year-old. The 4-year-old was with his father when this incident happened. She had a restraining order against this ex-boyfriend.
Yep.
The ex-boyfriend was slightly younger than she was. And in the video, you hear one of the neighbors who videotapes this, who's yelling, "Leave her alone. Don't you hurt her." Right. And so I had pulled this story together because I was like, okay, I think this is a great, again, a cautionary tale. But again, I felt like she did everything she was supposed to do. She had a restraining order. Well, I was talking to my mother the other day, Gladys Christine Stewart, and she was like, yeah, you know, Nakia's daughter got killed. Nakia is my cousin. I grew up in Nakia.
Wow.
So my male cousin. So this was his daughter. I had no idea.
Oh, really?
I had never met her. And my mother was like, yeah, you know, they don't even know where this boy is. And he's talking about he doesn't care that, you know, if the police come after him because he's going to take his own life.
Oh,
he's not going to jail. And so once I started digging into the story, I realized that it was somebody in my family, I found out that they had a history of arguing and fighting, and you know, and her father, she was my cousin too, but I didn't know her, but I knew her dad. I know her dad, and her dad, you know, was like, well, we've always told her to stay away from him. Like, if you can't get along, then y'all need to just break up. And like I said, she had a restraining order, but he still killed her. But I think the other part of this conversation is also, again, like I said one day before, how we raise our boys. We have to start teaching our boys how to handle emotion and how to handle and accept rejection. Because that is crazy.
What was insane was the way he did it, like right out there in broad daylight. Like right out there in the pocket. She's like, you know, I got a restraining order on you. You know this.
Right. And so
this is truly insane.
Yeah, we have to. We have to see about our boys in a different kind of way. Like I said before, I think we raise our girls very differently. We don't really teach boys, especially Black boys, how to process feelings and emotions. And again, we expect just even in the way that we tell little boys, stop crying, stop being a little girl, stop crying like a little girl. We have to teach them what to do with those feelings and those emotions instead of teaching them and telling them to suppress it or to bottle it up, because then they don't know where to put it.
Ladies, if that nigga whooping you, kill that nigga. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. If that nigga is whooping on you, kill that nigga. If that nigga raise his voice at you, throw some boiling hot water in that nigga's face. Fuck that nigga up. You gotta put the fear of God into a nigga so that when he doing something to you, bitch, he has to know that bitch.
That bitch ain't playing.
Hey, that bitch ain't the one.
Or two.
I may have beat that other bitch ass like that, but this bitch right here gonna fuck. Bitch, we going out. I told a motherfucking nigga one time, bitch, I was in the car. I said, bitch, we both hitting this tree.
Bitch, I got in a fight in the car before.
We both going to this tree, bitch, today. We both going.
I was coming down
150 miles an hour, bitch. We going. You ain't gonna fucking tell the story. You ain't gonna live and they gonna be looking for you, bitch. They gonna find us, bitch. They're gonna find us, bitch. I've been saying this shit since I seen that Dr. Dre tan motherfucker came Miss Chalet ass up on that show, and I was in the kitchen frying sausages, bitch. Kill that nigga. Kill that nigga.
Them car fights are crazy, bitch.
Kill that nigga. I've been saying this since then. I don't even know when that motherfucking show came out, that he was whooping on her. Bitch, he ain't even cute enough to be stomping on me. Kill that nigga. So that you kill him or you damn near kill that motherfucker so that he know, bitch, that he can't go out in the world and fuck nobody else's daughter up like that. So that he don't even have no motherfucking the unmitigated gall to have thoughts about going in there, choke slamming another woman, another person's daughter. Kill that nigga. If you got to do it when that nigga is sleeping, bitch, if he's in the shower, bitch, kill that nigga. Ain't no fucking, don't let him survive. Or take him to the brink of demise, bitch, so that he understands, bitch, that he can't get up and do that to you no motherfucking more if you decide to stay there. Fuck that nigga up in front of your children so that your sons see that if a fucking man, if your daughter see if a nigga swing on them, kill that nigga. I dare any one of them motherfucking crazy bitches to try to wear on me. Ain't that much love in the world. Bitch, it wouldn't have been no motherfucker. Yeah, it would have been beat on Dre. Fuck beats by Dre. Okay. It would have been beat on Dre, bitch. Okay. Bitch, you got me fucked up completely. Ike Turner, bitch, would have been Truck Turner. Ran the fuck over by a truck. Yes, do this while he is resting in his body. Okay, you whoop my ass at 8 o'clock the night, go to sleep.
I'm gonna see you at 2 a.m. Nigga, I'm gonna see you at 2 a.m.
No, God gonna see you at 2 a.m.
You gonna wake up dead.
Bitch, you gonna wake up, I'm gonna be over your throat. With the tip of that knife right there at your throat. Saying, nigga, today is your last day amongst the living. This the first time you whoop me and the last. If I let you get up from here, bitch, if you ever raise your hand towards the sky, towards me, bitch, you better be raising your hand up, telling the police to come get you, bitch, because bitch, this bitch is in here trying to kill me. Kill that nigga. Too many niggas walking around here free whooping on bitches and shit like that, and y'all over here like waiting on some man to help you. Yeah, amigo, oh my God, bitch.
They don't give a fuck about them restraining
Fuck that
orders.
nigga break line up. Go to work, nigga. Go to work.
Motherfucker get the careening off the highway.
Go to work. Go to work. I've been saying that for years, and I'm gonna say it until the day I leave here. What's next, Craig?
Girl, you know, over there at the Grinder, girl, they have released the children's HIV status.
What? You mean the company? Oh, no. Well, who they was giving out the chats to?
Girl, to advertisers.
For the PrEP commercials?
Girl, I don't know. Listen, all I know is your data was breached, bitch. There may be a class action lawsuit.
Well, how do you even do that? So how did they find this out? Did the companies tell on them? Like what? Did they say, you know, we got your information from Grindr? Like, girl, what?
No, better yet, it's given. We know that you're a part of the supermarket sweep, so we wanted to see if you would be interested in a clinical trial. Oh, we got your information from Grindr. You do have a profile still, right? You still have your profile on Grindr? Oh, yeah, they sent it over to us last week via email. Girl. Girl, they just sent over.
You get all these political trial messages and shit. All these solicitors. Right. All these cookies.
You get all
these cookies from clinical trial. Hey, would you like to participate in the new treatment?
And you sitting there like, why am I getting all these solicitations?
For treatment.
Girl, they worse than Equifax breaching people's shit.
dating profile's not even safe no more.
Girl. Like, girl. You get spam. You get spam emails, bitch. Girl. Hey, you know, over there at the Grindr, you told them you were positive. And, you know, we want you to come in here and do some tests. We got some new medication that'll cure you in 6 weeks, but it's still being tried. Come here and get this money. God, that's fucked up. Craig, this is not, it's fucked up.
Girl, I just...
Yeah, so they do ask for your status on
They do, but you don't have to provide it.
But that's fucked up. Girl, that is fucked up. Imagine you sit there taking your Tic Tac, girl, and somebody like they listen to you taking your Tic Tac, girl. They over there like, girl,
you taking what?
Your Tic Tac. Would you like to switch to Devado?
Girl, what you taking?
Girl, would you like to switch to Devado?
No, what are you taking?
Tic Tac. You back there throwing your Tic Tac back, girl. And you open your email in the midst of you throwing back your Tic Tac, girl. And you just like, girl, would you like to switch to Devado?
We're giving out free samples.
Yeah, girl, come down here and get you.
How these motherfuckers know? Oh, it's right here. You put it on your Grindr profile. And then listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't disclose if you're on Grindr or Jacked or wherever. I'm just saying that's how they found out.
That's wild.
Girl, could you just imagine? Are you tired of taking that free bottle? Who, in the words of Javi Jafria, who told you that? Who told you that? Girl.
So it said Listerine strips.
No, just Tic Tac. Listerine strips ain't got nothing on the Tic Tac. It's that small, one time.
Girl.
Taj TV say get me off the floor. I mean, it's the truth.
Girl.
Grindr was over there. That's how you should know.
Right.
I went through 240,000 profiles today. That's how you should know.
Come on, set it off.
Like, girl, how do you know that, bitch?
Right.
My God. But Craig, can you put that back up there? Where was it going?
So it says, Grindr said HIV status of potentially thousands of users sold. Wait a
minute. They didn't even
they sold it
to
advertisers.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's not
claiming the lawsuit claimed that the company monetized sensitive information such as HIV status without users' consent. In the suit, which was filed in the UK, the plaintiffs allege Grindr disclosed user information about their health, sex lives, and sexual orientation to advertisers without user knowledge, breaching data protection laws.
Damn. You want me to go to the next one?
Yes. What's that?
Girl says hundreds of people who use Grindr, a dating and social networking app. Take that down for a second, Mom.
Oh, okay.
You see how they described it as a dating and social networking app? There's a lot more that goes on over there other than dating and socializing.
We know.
Oh, okay. You can put it back up.
Obviously, this
right.
There's a lot of selling
of things.
Of information.
Right. So then it goes on to say in the suit. Oh, wait. Let me go back up. A dating and social networking app for the gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer community. have filed a lawsuit claiming the company monetized sensitive information such as HIV status without users' consent. In the suit, which was filed in the UK, the plaintiffs allege Grindr disclosed information. We already said that. More than 670 people have signed their names to the class action lawsuit. Thousands more are interested in joining the suit, according to the London-based law firm. Right. It says,
yikes.
It says something to protecting our users' data and comply with all applicable data privacy regulations, including in the UK. Grindr is never shared user reported health information for commercial purposes, as never monetized such information. A Grindr spokesperson told the Hill. It's a lot, but
well, Grindr, y'all did something.
I don't know, but this is terrible. My God.
So if y'all had Grindr and y'all believe y'all stuff is being leaked,
Get my children out of here.
Please.
All right, Craig, what's the next thing, honey? Are we rolling down to the end?
What is this?
oh, that so basically,
What?
a woman that a girl she dated both of these guys, and both of these guys ended up
In a relationship.
Child. Okay.
What else is new?
Okay. Delete it, Mo. We don't need no, just
we already
delete
did
it.
that.
Okay. I mean,
this one. It starts here.
who said that?
No, it starts. That's how you start.
How do you start?
That was one.
That's number one.
Okay, what's the next thing? Who said that? Y'all get. Oh, Daniva said that.
Daniva posted
Oh, this
that.
was from I seen this. So the straight black man said, if they are punks or rebels in the workplace, is this true? I don't know. Something Daniva read.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have the bandwidth for that.
Well, give us a little bit.
I mean, they were basically saying that it was a whole conversation about how black gay men seem to flourish in corporate America versus straight black men. And so there was this whole discussion in his comments where people were saying, oh, well, gay men are more successful in corporate America because we're softer and we're seen as less intimidating.
No, sometimes gay men are more intelligent.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
And, you know, I've said this before, and I mean, I know some of you have pushed back, but the truth is black gay men by ratio out-earn straight black men. We're far more degreed.
Well, you went to school for both of us. Thank you.
But, you know, but the thing too is, and I say this all of the time. I think that black gay men and black women have figured out a way to navigate this society in a way that black straight men have not.
But here's my question, Craig. Are they awarded the same, or do they have what's the word I want to use? What is this, the obstacles for them?
Well, that's where I'm going with it.
Okay.
And so I think what happens though, when it comes to, and I think there are a lot of things that black straight men could learn. And I wrote this in Daniva's comments under that post.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of things that black straight men can learn from black women, but pride and ego won't allow them to, because a lot of times when they're talking to a black woman, they want to mansplain. And then when it comes to black gay men, they can't learn from us or benefit from us because homophobia gets in the way.
Uh-huh.
They think that the shit's going to jump off of us onto them. So, and then I just think that when you think about the aggression that a lot of black men carry, going back to that story that we just did not long ago, a lot of times black men don't know how to harness that emotion and ego and pride, and they fuck that, I'm not putting up with this shit. You know, they get that kind of thing going. So I mean, there are a lot of things that play into it. And then you got systemic racism.
Oh, Trent W. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Wait.
If he don't say nothing else, he said that.
Why did you say that?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Desiree Carter. That conversation between James Baldwin and Nikki Giovanni. You should look that up on YouTube if you haven't seen it.
Oh.
You know, so
That just
yeah, he said that.
Oh.
Meaning that they're always whining and complaining about something. Like everything and everybody is against them.
Hey, when you start using the term someone's the new white woman, you have to be like, oh God, do you know what that means?
Yeah.
You don't want to deal for white woman's tears.
No.
Somebody's going to prison and the electric chair in the same day.
Right.
And the guy, I guess white women that know that. Oh God. Tell me. Like Sharon Osbourne was up there pulling out those white woman tears when that woman had told her, bitch, you I was offended because
when Cheryl Underwood.
Yes, I was offended because I'm a black woman. And this is how did you and her tears became more important than the offense?
Exactly.
Tell me.
Mm-hmm.
What's next, Craig?
What else we got in here?
Did we do it all?
I think we did it. We already did that.
What's that?
What is this?
What's that? Click on it.
Is that Kim Burrell? What is that? Oh no,
Let's
that's
take my,
okay.
what's
We
that
did
at the
that.
bottom? All this gone? What is that?
That's the story with the guy when the
yeah.
guy touched him.
Okay, so did we do it all?
I think that's it.
We did it all?
What is this? Oh, that's the couple that we just saw. Yeah, that's it.
That's it? We did it all? So delete that. Did we get all the videos?
Let me go down here and look at this video. Oh, what videos did we miss?
We'll go ahead, Mo. Click it. Let's run through them. Let's do a lightning round.
Bitch, this one.
What? It got music on it? Well, delete the one with the music.
Now, I want y'all to see that this bus is moving.
Bitch, is this Detroit? Mo.
Watch the bus crash.
Mo?
Yeah.
Is this Detroit?
Do you see the bus crash?
I don't know. I don't know if this
Can we watch it again?
Okay. No problem.
Like, this is another example. Like,
You don't remember Detroit?
control yourself.
When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be.
They said it was Oklahoma.
When we all see Jesus.
Where's 405? That phone number said 405.
We'll sing and shout for victory.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
When
That was
we
Oklahoma.
all...
That's crazy. Can you imagine you on that bus and somebody's up there fighting the bus driver?
I don't understand why only one person got up on the
Right,
bus.
because bitch, you're putting my life in danger.
Why
too.
did only one person get up on the bus? One.
And he wasn't no motherfucking hell.
Can we see it again? When we are,
And then you late for work or wherever you going.
Mo, are you looking closely? Get to heaven. What a day of rejoicing that will be when we all see
Look,
Jesus.
he wouldn't even know how. Look at him. What is he doing?
We'll sing and shout for victory. Boom.
Well, why was he?
And he's still fastened in the
That's what I'm
seatbelt.
about to say. He's still fastened to his seatbelt.
Jesus.
Right. That was crazy.
Why y'all saying Maddie stop? I mean, it gave that when we are.
It looked like they were about to check on out.
Get to heaven. But one more time, please.
Dear Lord.
What a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. When we all get to heaven.
That is terrible.
Heaven.
He done fucked up the bus.
Fucked up that building too.
Right.
What a day
of
rejoicing that will be. Hey.
Really?
When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Hallelujah. Oh, you know why I'm doing that.
I know.
Because it definitely gives. Okay, let's go to this.
Now, I don't know if we can we play this?
What is it? Tap
Seriously,
on it.
why did you do what you did to Alec Baldwin, and what did you hope to achieve?
Alec Baldwin, look at me. Pierce, honestly. Pierce, look at my body. Look at this. Look at me on international TV. Pierce fucking Morgan. You're asking too
Just for the
many
record,
questions.
my name is actually just Piers.
Give us the answers, Pierce Morgan. Give us the fucking answers.
Okay,
I cannot
you asked me to
shut
do
up.
something. If you don't shut up, I can't give you the answer.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Let me ask you again. Why? Let me ask you again.
Girl, that is not real, Craig.
That wasn't real. Yeah,
We've been gooped together.
I was gonna say
that girl said Pierce Smart. She said Alec Baldwin slapped her down like that, girl. Girl, Miss Alec Baldwin did slap that lady phone down. Girl, Miss Alec Baldwin was over it, honey. Miss Alec Baldwin had killed that woman by accident with that gun, honey. And girl, they won't let him live that down.
They surely will not.
Girl, Miss Alec Baldwin had took that woman's life, girl, with that gun on set, girl. And that woman was like, "Say free Palestine, Alec Baldwin. Say it. Say it."
Okay.
What else we got?
Let me see.
What? Stop, man. Go on.
What shoes is these?
Oh shit!
I
I ain't even see that.
Right there, I just told you that.
I ain't even see that. I thought it wasn't nobody up in this motherfucker for real.
You just looked at this whole house. Did you see it?
Oh, the Airbnb came with shoes.
Last person here must have left him. Last person here must have left.
I ain't even see that. I looked over there at everything. But I ain't even see them shoes.
Nigga, get the fuck on somewhere, man.
So a bitch left without her shoes?
Look at the shoes is already here.
Oh my God!
Just like the bitch right here. The shoes is already here. I got nothing to do with none of this shit y'all seeing.
Where the fuck? I don't know, girl. Then yeah, she must have left and left her motherfucking shoes. Cause I don't know where the fuck she at. We done looked all over this damn house.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Please, like,
What she?
ain't nobody here, folks. Like literally, ain't nobody in here, folks.
Shit. I don't know. I don't know. What the f? Bitch, what?
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Danielle.
Miss Darlene? She fucking your mama?
It's not what it looks like.
Bro.
It's not what it looks like.
Miss Darlene, oh my God, bitch, she is fucking your mama.
That's not what it looks like. Go home somewhere with that shit.
Oh my God, what?
Miss Darlene. 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 Darlene.
Now I don't know if that was real or if that
It
was
gives very skit, but girl, just think about that. It gives a skit. It give very skit.
It does.
Like the girls don't understand that some of that shit is very skitty. But girl, just think about
They're
it.
doing a great job of acting.
It's very skitty. Cause how Darlene's shoe was over there tore up like that.
And how you don't recognize your mama's shoes?
And you don't know your mama's shoes?
Because if Miss Mary has some shoes,
Baby, let me explain something. Let me tell you something. I know Miss Mary's shoes when I see them. I know Miss Mary's shoes. I know her. I know everything about Miss Mary. I know what she done been in the room.
I don't understand. See, that's why I would never turn my property into no Airbnb. It's too much footage to be happening.
In them Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly. Fuck Jolene. That was Darlene over there. And then she blurred the mama face out. So of course that was definitely a skitopia. But girl, imagine your nigga. But I don't put it past no nigga.
I don't put it past some mamas.
You niggas ain't shit, bitch. And a lot of you bitches that like niggas that ain't shit either.
Right. And then you got these mamas who are jealous of their daughters and will fuck their man.
Yes, ma'am. On a Skrilla, bitch. Baby, that pussy go to snapping, and that snapping turtle, that pussy get the yanking. You know a nigga ain't shit enough. Okay. That's what I be telling hoes. Like, why you hoes help niggas? Niggas already ain't shit as it is. Already. Why do you fall in line with that shit? Like, why you helping a nigga not be shit? Like, bitch, why are you sitting over there assisting a nigga in nigga ways? Like, why?
What qualifies as assisting a nigga?
Black women are always screaming out about protect black women, right? Protect black women, protect. But you don't be saying that when you fucking that woman's husband.
That's what I was saying the other day.
You don't be saying that when you fucking that woman. You don't say that when you fucking that woman's husband. You don't say that when you ain't thinking about protecting that black woman, bitch. When you fucking her at their house, when you assisting that nigga in doing the shit that he doing, you ain't protecting no black.
Or they arguing and carrying on social media. Tamar and K Michelle.
Yeah, but that's a bitch gonna argue on social media. I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna argue on social media, and I may fuck a bitch husband too. But bitch, I'm just saying. I don't want to hear no more of that protect black women shit, bitch. If you're not gonna do it all the way around in a motherfucking circle, if you're not gonna 360 it, bitch, hush your mouth. You're completely not concerned. You're completely not concerned, bitch, about black women. Bitch, if you don't protect black women when it comes down to motherfucking arguing with one because a bitch done hit me and I'm over there tearing their ass up, and then all of a sudden it's not protect because, you know, bitch, when you ain't concerned about sucking that woman's niggas dick. Every moment that you get a chance, you
doing what? What? What is that?
Trying to suck it on the low.
Oh God!
Leaving your halitosis on that man's nutsack.
Oh my God!
Stank mouth, bitch.
Stank mouth
ass bitch.
Okay.
Jolene,
oh my God!
Jolene.
What is this down here?
So look, for people who have no clue what you're talking about. So
there's
Gonna go in the house. Gonna go in the house. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
No, this is a traffic stop. I have the right to detain you until this is done.
Then just write me the fucking ticket. I really don't care. I'm the one that's gonna prosecute myself. You know what I'll do with the ticket?
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house.
No. She's the district attorney. So she's over the county. New York. She's over to one of those counties in New York. Now, Letitia James, who's prosecuting Trump, is over the state.
She's the attorney general. So they've tapped her on her shoulder to look into this.
To handle this.
To handle this.
So they tapped the black woman on her shoulder.
Correct.
So I want to. Has it already begun?
Yes, they are. Now, this white lady.
Yeah. So, cause see, if she did, okay. Let me. Craig, I like this ring.
Thank you.
If she did that to that white police officer, the field day she gonna have with that black woman tapping her on her shoulder like this to tell her, ma'am, you were completely out of order. Turn in your badge.
And not only, but we need to go ahead and resurrect many of the things that you've overseen.
Yes.
Since you've been in office. Because see, you're not operating in integrity. Because see, what you didn't see in this video, there's a longer version of the video where she's like, well, just go ahead and write me the fucking ticket. I'm going to prosecute myself. In other words, she was basically saying she wasn't going to pay it.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it out.
I'm just going to throw it out. Well, what they said was she did go ahead and pay it, because it's become like a big deal. But see, this is why it's important, people,
to vote
in the local election. Because see, some y'all voted her in, but she can be voted out if they don't handle her the way that they need to. They need to pull her right on up out of that position.
They say Mary Letitia James will be handling you. I hope so. I hope she gets a very gentle tap.
Correct.
And tell her, gather your things.
Right. But she was so nasty to that guy.
I would love for her to say, have you ever heard of the Great Gathering?
Right.
Do it at your desk.
Right.
Gather your things.
Now, can you imagine if that cop was black?
Oh, honey.
She probably would have handled him a whole lot different.
Yes, she would have handled him a whole lot different. She would have handled him a whole lot different. And he didn't.
What was it, girl?
And
what?
And we'd have had a follow-up story on him.
Correct.
See, I haven't seen a follow-up story on her.
Right.
But we'd have had a follow-up story on the cop and his termination.
But they definitely did reprimand her because she waited for his.
Oh, she was only reprimanded? Excuse me, she was only reprimanded? She wasn't terminated?
She hasn't been terminated at this point.
So she was only reprimanded.
She paid the fine.
She was only spoken harshly to?
Right, in her garage. She's like, no, I wasn't stopping. I just figured I would drive home. She said, why didn't you just run my plates? He said, well, because, ma'am, I was trying to keep my eye on you. I didn't have time to run your plates to see that you were. But that's besides the point. Right.
See what we be talking about when we talk about privilege? You see the thing?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Privilege. Neither one of us could have driven into our home and pulled in our garage and got out of our vehicle.
Right.
And still met with such niceness. Hey, do you know why I'm pulling you over?
Right.
No, bitch, I just drove through 2 counties.
Correct.
To get to Rockdale.
Right.
Because I was following you over there. I just drove through 2 counties. And you pulled in your garage like you didn't see my light flickering.
Bitch, they would have had helicopters and everything else.
Bitch, they would have been following me like they did OJ.
Helicopters would have been landing on that lady's
bitch,
grass.
they'd have thought I was in that white Bronco, bitch.
Okay. Right. But yeah.
Get down on the ground. Get down. Frank, get down. Bitch, do you not see how Meg the Stallion? Come on, bro. Let's talk about it. Did you not see how the LAPD had Meg the Stallion out there laying on the ground with a bleeding foot? Had them out there on the ground, face down on the ground. Bodyguard, everybody, face in the dirt. Meg foot leaking all over the motherfucking ground, bitch. And they called the police.
And then y'all wanted to say she wasn't shot.
Now you saw that bleeding foot. Because I watched that bleeding foot and I watched her walk backwards. But this is America. Mo, you live in America. You remember that. Okay? You're African American.
Ah. I don't know if he has any papers. I know he got 2 passports, but I don't know if he has any other papers.
Anybody can make 2 passports, girl.
Yeah, he made a photocopy of that.
I got a passport from Cuba because I lived in Miami.
Oh, okay. So that don't mean shit that he got 2 passports.
No, I have a Cuban passport.
Okay.
I didn't live in Miami.
I did.
I did it.
So we got to watch him because
I went to the Nigerian embassy.
I did.
Wonder if he's the one that was working for Grindr and released those people's information.
My God, the streets are dangerous.
I'm done with you. Done with you.
It was really he who did that.
They treat the gays with such vitriol.
They really do. He's like a plant. He's a spy.
It's okay. I have his real social security.
You might not even have that.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Doc that nigga's pay. Oh my God! Could you all hear what we were saying?
I hope not, because then they'll say we'll be straight bashing.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh, they heard me. They heard me say Doc is fat. Oh my God! You guys have an amazing night.
Please do. And Mo and I will be back for the Maddie in the Morning show sometime this week or weekend or whatever, because Craig is going to be going for his birthday, because Saturday is officially Gregory Day. It's his birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Happy birthday, Craig, honey.
Thank you very much.
We would most definitely be chiming in on your birthday, honey. You gonna figure out where you at. You out there in LA, so you're gonna be 3 hours behind. You know, it's okay. You're going out there for some behind, but it's okay. It's your birthday. Do what you do. You can do what you wanna do.
In living color.
Hey, in living color. Yes. So we will definitely see y'all soon.
Yes.
Make sure you get your motherfucking tickets and all the things for
Thank
the
you,
show.
Skin Potion.
Skin Potion. Let me tell y'all something about Skin motherfucking Potion. Skin Potion holds us down.
Yes, he does.
Now, I don't know what, Mo, you missed out because you know what I'm saying. You had to get up and go to your other job that you be moonlighting on me on. But I want to tell y'all, Skin Potions I told y'all this on the last show. Skin Potions handled us.
Yes, they did.
They took care of us so well. They gave the crowd. Please come out if you haven't, because I'm still giving samples too in the sample bags. The perfume. Skin Potion is going to have the bags together or whatever for our meet and greet people. So
y'all better get them
so y'all come on now. You know what I'm saying? If this is going to be your second time, Skin Potion is going to hold you down. But we had such a good after thing with them. I hope that we can do that again. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't have as much money as Skin Potion has because they're rich. I'm just rich.
Girl, I'm middle class.
Bitch, no, you're rich. No. No. No, bro. No. I'm not allowing you to do that to me. If I go down, so do you. No.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all. We love you like a fat bitch love chocolate chip cookies. We'll see you soon. Bye, girl.
Bye.
The views and opinions expressed on this program is just that. Views and opinions. Don't take any of it serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some fact talk. You met me as me. Yes.
Yes. Bro, this hair looks delicious on you. Yes.
This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J.
Yes.
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular hot-ass gossiper. Oh, honey, I was born a fag. And so are you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
That's right, girl. PhagTawlk. Popular, hot-ass gossiper. Ain't that's right?
Yes.
I mean, sister.
Yes. Yes.
And that's spelled
Yes.
Not the other one. But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes.
Thank you. You met me as me. Yes.
Yes. Bro, this hair looks delicious on you. Yes.
This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J.
Yes. Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes. Sexy hair.
Thank you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
I bought it home. They were in their apartment. They were renting their apartment.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And stop worried about
The faggots.
right. Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere. My God, today.
And you do know that fags mean popular hot ass gossip.
That's right. It's a homonym.
It's right. Popular hot ass gossip. And we're two popular hot ass gossipers. Bitch, when them hoes get on those large platforms, on those breakfast clubs, and on those D.L. Hughley shows that reach millions, you fucking right. I'm gonna hold on. I gotta make sure I get the right sound correct before you, because I'm gonna have
Girl, fuck them signs.
I'm gonna have you repeat that. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that Instacart app that you go in there and pick up those eggs, those apples, and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that. Hey y'all, this is T.S. Madison. We need you to come out and join us for some good old hot, nasty fun for the Maddie in the Morning show live at the City Wine. And baby, listen, it is going to be lit. And oh, honey, ain't no Maddie in the morning show live without some good old nasty fag talk. Ain't that right, Craig?
You better know it, bitch. Get over to PhagTawlk.com and get your tickets. May 22nd, June 19th, July 5th, or August 14th. Or come to all of the motherfuckers.
That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there.
But that counts. Girl, what is this? Plum burgundy?